Make sure we're not.
All right, welcome back, dear listeners. We are delighted to have you joining us once again for another thrilling episode of Shadows of Prophecy. Brace yourselves for a journey full of magic, adventure, and spine-tingling horror as our heroes delve deeper into the truth of their reality and begin to unravel the mysteries of the void.
Okay, making it spicy.
So, grab your favorite snack, get cozy, and prepare yourselves as we embark on this exciting journey together. With us today we have...
Hi, I'm Dan, and I am playing, the human scholar. Y'all give me faces and I can't concentrate. Hi, I'm Dan. I'm playing the human scholar and rogue, and who just secured their Series B funding, Ren.
Mostly human.
Yeah, a little bit elf, just tiny little bit elf. Yeah,
Series B.
What's Series B?
Series B, like that's like funding for
For a startup, right?
Yeah, for like a startup.
After proof of
Gotcha.
concept.
This
Yeah, because
joke was
we-
way too intellectual.
Yeah, well, but people. Well, I mean, like we secured.
And I'm
Well
Kai.
You get it? Like I don't
All right.
Oh, we did secure
the one
funding.
day,
Why don't
the
you
one
go?
day that I didn't explain it, everyone's like, "What's happening?" So
No, we need you.
The last laugh is on.
We need you to analyze.
thanks.
Hi there, I'm Chris. I'm playing the
Chris.
Tiefling cleric who's the literal man of your dreams, Salvador Saltrose.
Cute.
Aww.
I'm Russell, playing the half-orc barbarian Upri, who goes ham on some ham.
And I am Kai, and I'm playing the half-elf warlock who made a dragon come, Yonsei Dracumis Bay. I actually came prepared with a quip today.
Nice.
Dracumis.
All right, as we
Help
explore
me. Save me.
ourselves in the shadows of prophecy, be warned, for this tale explores the darkest corners of the human soul and psyche, where the line between good and evil is blurred, and unspeakable horrors linger in every shadow. Our story is not for the faint of heart, for it will not only bring us to mysterious lands, but have us walk down treacherous paths with unforeseen dangers, as our heroes, who are not always virtuous, confront villains who are not always wicked. As the prophecy unfolds and the fate of the world hangs in the balance, only one thing is for certain. Nothing is as it seems. So, stay sharp, ready yourselves, and we just may make it through this together, as our heroes continue to pull back the veil. Shadows of Prophecy is a Dungeons & Dragons actual playcast with violent themes and adult language. Listener discretion is advised. Join us today as we enter the Shadows of Prophecy. Act 4. Dawn of a New Age.
Of Aquarius.
Chapter 17. The Door Open.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Wait, we're in Act 4 now?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Previously on Shadows of Prophecy, we had a lovely evening navigating business deals at the Masquerade Ball. Upri attempted to
deals.
seduce the Duke of Dulgar in Galadia, Thrain Ironheart. Yes, the world just saw that. Unfortunately, Upri's thick thighs were not on his mind for sensual reasons.
Boo.
He instead challenged Upri to a duel, one that included a flurry of glaive slashes, a wall of thorns, and more of those annoying exploding fairies. Pop, pop! For the first time in her life, Upri feared loss in a one-on-one duel. However, Yancey believed in his sister and bet on the winning horse. After conceding, Thrain took Upri back to the war room to discuss business, resolving to provide troops should she be able to prove there is an enemy worth fighting.
Oh.
Ren quickly and efficiently wrapped up his business deal with Lady Harland Goldenshade by setting up a quid pro quo arrangement of sharing secrets. Yancey took advantage of the excitement of the duel to convince Percival into a playful, sexual deal. Yancey's skills ensured that he won, securing a pocketbook for their inquisition.
Don't mess with the horse from the Enchanted Forest.
I helped.
Yes, you did. I mean, I did 98% of the work. You know how hard it is to jerk off a dragon?
Without lube.
Oh, trust. I made sure I'm good at what I do. Continue.
Salvador completed his relaxation session with the Countess of Neither in Carpalune, Isolde Dreamweaver, and learned how to lucid dream.
Yeah.
He used this as an opportunity to contact the Dreamer, who offered him a tempting deal. Quick work secured the party money, armies, secrets, and the power of lucid dreaming! All in time for the arrival of their recent hosts. Daphne, Cyril, Alice, and Fredesley joined the party for a light snack and to celebrate their successes. Ren gathered Alice and Fredesley for some dancing in the White Room, now that Percival's entertainment had finished. Upri took her ham hock to go and decided to check out the debauchery in the Purple Room. Yancey went to meet up with his beau for the evening in the Blue Room. Salvador took this opportunity to introduce Daphne to Isolde in the Lilac Room. And Cyril went somewhere. However, before long the party came to an abrupt halt as a void tear opened up in the White Room and the all too familiar void creatures poured out. As chaos breaks out and the white marble is coated in a thick layer of black ooze, what will our party do? How will they manage to survive this encounter? Find out on this episode of Shadows of Prophecy.
What's in this coffee?
Oh no.
I'm
Drugs.
a swirl in turmoil.
The air crackles with energy as the particles unravel. Tiny explosions of matter devolving. Time unfolding. The primordial ooze spilling out. The hollow, vast emptiness. A vapid, consuming pit. My brother, the void. He holds us all. The voice, booming, transcendental, omnipresent. In the beginning, ekes out merely a whisper. She is waking. Let go. Do not deny her right. My cannibalistic siblings are winning. But I am Alpha. I will not allow it. All right,
Did someone take notes on that? I feel like that was important.
Salvador.
We talked about Razaroth.
Metreon Zenthos.
You are in a room, the Lilac Room.
Yep.
With Daphne, Isolde, and you notice Dax steps into the room.
That's one of the secretaries.
Correct.
Oh, the one from the
As
basement.
You hear
Yeah.
people screaming across the estate. As you look around the room, you notice a pustulous eyeball sitting on one of the side tables, watching.
This again.
Is this one of the ones that I know to teleport?
Yes.
Oh god. Okay. I'm going to casually alert Daphne and Isolde and say, "Hey, it's gonna get real bad, real quick. There's an eyeball over there. You see it?"
Oh, goodness, what is that disgusting thing? Screaming. What's happening?
We're being attacked by the void. So I hope you have spells.
So matter of fact.
These are monsters from another universe, so
Daphne turns to you with a knowing glance and just nods before she begins to levitate, the air whipping around her. What would you like to do, Salvador?
I'm going to cast a Guardian of Faith.
All right.
And a giant windmill appears. It's a windmill with legs. And it appears in this room, and it's glowing a nice ethereal white aura around me and Isolde and Death.
What kind of legs?
What?
What kind of legs?
It's like brick legs.
What?
So like Baba
Like
Yaga.
Lego legs? Like Lego shaped legs?
Yeah, like Lego shape.
Okay, I just want to say, are we talking like chicken legs? Is it like a Baba Yaga?
Baba Yaga
windmill?
hut.
I just wanted to get the visual.
Gotcha.
All right. Cool. So you cast your guardian.
And then I'm going to use my movement to get back over to that wardrobe.
Oh,
Where are your clothes?
Where my special clothes are.
yes, we had you take your clothes off.
I'm in a kimono now.
Yes.
I thought it was a smoking jacket.
Yeah, I think that was originally what I was in, but I think I said the last time.
Oh,
Whenever I went to go meet you, I was in a...
fair.
Yeah, you
fair.
switched. Okay. Gorgeous. Cool. Is that what all you would like to do with your turn?
Yes.
All right. That will bring us over to Uprate. So Uprate, you are in the purple room when all hell breaks loose, and you hear screaming down the hallway and the crackling of a void tear opening. As you turn to make your way to the door, you notice right next to the door handle on a side table is a pustulous eyeball watching. What do you do?
Subtle bitch.
So you rage.
Bonus action rage, and then I'm going to lunge at it, mid-air summoning Amber. Try to stab it.
All right. Make an attack throw.
It's going to be a reckless attack. That is going to be a 30 to hit.
A 30 will do it.
Poor God. And that is going to be a 5 plus 12, which is 18 slashing damage.
18 slashing damage.
Nice.
All right. So you slash across the eye, slicing into it, the black ooze gooping out of the pustules that pop as you slice across it.
And then my wild magic is going to be a 7. Cool. Wherever I go, flowers and vines sprout over the ground around me, and it's considered difficult terrain within 15 feet of me.
I love this one.
Whoopsie.
I love it.
These horny orgy goers are like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Stay on the beds. Stay on the beds.
Yes. So plants just burst out of the ground all over. Vines creep over the pillows and blankets on the ground, wrapping over bodies that are strewn about the room.
Oh, wait. Is it still up? I have 2 attacks. I forgot.
It is still up. These are oddly resistant to death, as they are very squishy. They like to
that's
bounce back.
Another 30 to hit.
A 30 will do it.
And 19 slashing damage.
19. It is still up.
God damn.
There's an
Yeah,
assassin in
yeah.
that room who should help us.
There is an assassin in that room. Well, kind of.
Viscount Shadowblade.
Oh, she might be a little predisposed.
She? I thought it was he.
They?
He. But
Adrian.
yes.
Although Adrian, yeah.
Oh.
Gorgeous. Anything else that you'd like to do with your turn?
Can I reach out and see if the hive mind is activated?
It is.
Yeah,
Are we under attack?
Probably.
Yeah, you can describe the room if you would like. to
Abo.
everybody.
Yeah, we're like sifting through. There's a lot of goo in here.
What? I open the door.
Ow. Ooh. Just
Does
as
the
I'm
goo
getting
flow into
bounced
my
along
room?
The walls.
No, it's down the hall.
Okay, cool.
Oh, there is a door. So there are 2 doors. There is a door that does go directly into the white room.
Oh shit! Which one is the
Oh.
Actually,
eyeball
there's
at?
3. There's one that goes up into the string octet room, one into the hallway, and then one directly into the white room. So you can hear the screaming directly on the other side of the store.
Cool. I open the door as Ren is describing goo. What happens?
The goo does kind of begin to pool at your feet.
Oh no, my shoe. Oh wait, I'm not wearing shoes. My heels.
Your heels, your foot heels, your
foot
exoskeleton,
heels.
My wooden heels.
your exoskeleton feet, heels. Yep, that's what you created. That's what's going on. And is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, gorgeous. Yonce.
I remember now the rolling. I rolled a 9. You rolled a 10, and that's how.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
So
Invalidate my experience.
you are in the blue room with Percy, and Lord Golden Shade. And you again hear the screaming down on the other side of the estate.
God damn it! Not again.
Directly on top of one of those tiny little marble statues on a pedestal, because you are in the museum room, there is that pustulous eyeball watching you.
They
What do you
pussy?
do?
Yeah.
They're pussy, yeah.
They're not goopy.
They're goopy and pussy.
Oh, best of both worlds.
They're goopy with pus.
It's the worst of best worlds.
It's the worst of best worlds.
How dare you use my trauma for entertainment? I'm kidding. Keep going. I love it. I am going to just Eldritch Blast the fuck out of it.
All right, make an attack roll.
I got a 22.
A 22, that'll hit.
A d10 plus 4. So that's going to be 7 damage. I'm going to add my maddening hex. So that's going to be whatever 7 plus 4 is 11.
11 damage. All right. You blast into it. Just one Eldritch Blast?
How many are? Oh, I could do
Don't
2
you
more.
have 3?
I could do 2 more.
I also forgot about extra text.
So another one. Okay, so this one's going to hit. This is a 25 and this is an 18.
All right.
Do they both hit?
The 5 does not.
5. I said 18 and 25.
Oh my gosh. 25. I only heard the 5. They both hit, yes.
You heard what you wanted to hear. I'm kidding. So one is going to be for 6 damage, and the other is going to be for 13. So 13 plus 11 is 24, plus 6 is 30 damage.
Okay. So you blast 3 blasts of your Eldritch Blast at it. And it is still up.
I am going to turn to Percy and the other person that you named, who I immediately forgot the name of. I'm going to call them Paul.
The male Golden Shade.
The male
Herrick.
Golden Shade.
Yeah.
Derek?
Herrick.
Herrick. All right, Paul, Percy, listen up. A void has opened. The void has opened, and we are under attack. And I can't have either of you dying on my watch. So stay behind. I either need you to fight or stay behind me.
Percy will draw a blade, and Lord Harland will... Fuck, what does he do? I have to look at what he does real quick.
Wait, I thought you
Herrick,
said it was-
hurry up. We can't have...
Lord Harland is...
Yeah, they're married.
No, they're siblings.
They're cousins.
Oh, they're
He's a
They're
wizard.
adopted siblings.
He's a wizard.
That,
I wrote that down.
share the same name. He's a wizard?
He's a wizard.
Like Wizards of Waverly Place.
Oh, he's a sword mage.
Sword
Oh.
A sword singer?
So
You
he's
just
a
said
sword
wizard.
mage.
Blade singer?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm usually a blade singer. I'm sorry. That was
So he
disgusting.
also pulls out a blade and draws his hand over it, begins to glow a like blue light.
Okay, then maybe neither of you need to be behind me. All right, y'all gotta put in the work.
I'll be behind you. Thank you.
Exactly.
Um,
Percy, I know
so-
you're a little tired based on our experience, but I need you to.
Yonsei, what should we do?
Who said that?
Percy.
Okay. Whenever you see something black and gooey, and I'm saying this, both they need to be together, black and gooey. You attack. Gooey, yes. Black, no.
Lord Herrick Golden Shade is also black. So.
Great.
Oh.
My brother. Black and gooey.
You in agreement. Like, yes,
Either-
make sure that they're together.
Exactly. That's how they sound?
No.
Okay, great.
Sorry.
Um,
Together.
I'm legit. I am going to say, great, my brother. What we need to do.
What we need to do is...
Gooey, yes. Black, no. Black and gooey, yes. Y'all got it?
All right.
I need a verbal confirmation. Do y'all got it?
Yes.
And the other person, Henrik.
Correct.
Nope. We'll still work on that.
That's my voice now. I'm here.
Oh my god.
All right.
I don't like it. Thorn. I don't like it. And I'm going to end my turn because we can.
All right.
Should I take my ochre jelly form and become gooey?
You're orange and gooey then, yeah?
Wouldn't
Orange.
just get mixed up
Oh,
in
or-
more of the goo?
I know, I'm joking. I'm making a joke because you said gooey. Never mind. Please continue.
I thought it was funny.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. So they pull out their swords. Daphne, Isolde, Dax, they all prepare themselves for a fight. As well as Viscount Shadowblade. His name is Viscount Shadowblade. He is a Shadowblade singer. It makes so much sense.
All this is reminding me of 90 cartoon like Beyblade. There was something called Shadow King.
You
Never
know,
mind.
Sometimes
You know,
you
you
just
know.
gotta name things what they are, so
Yeah.
you don't lose track of what the fuck's going on.
Didn't we
There's
learn
a lot
some
of them.
deep lore about Beyblade recently?
Yes, we did.
That like
and
Moses used a
yeah,
Beyblade to part the Red Sea or
there's weird religious
something?
That's wild.
undertones.
Yeah.
And by undertones, I mean overtones because it's just blatantly out
Yeah.
there.
Wait, what?
I think Alex was explaining that.
yeah,
In the
yeah,
Beyblade
yeah.
universe, Moses used a Beyblade to part the Red Sea or something. Yeah.
That's
like,
some
it
old
was just-
technology.
Just really weird. Some really weird take. Anyway, continue.
Yes. Anyways, so they prepare themselves. And so what we are gonna do is I'm gonna describe each one of these rooms as we are returning to the top of the order with Ren.
Yay.
Sorry.
Excuse
me.
We are going to return to the top of the order with Ren, and I'm going to describe each of your rooms as it begins. The scenes begin to change. So, Ren, your room is pretty straightforward. There's a bunch of goop and a bunch of monsters pouring out of the void. It is crackling with energy. You've been thrown up against the wall. Alice has been thrown up against the same wall. Desley was pushed across the room to the other side. There are two shark-esque things. Shark-esque things that are they're not right. They're not correct. It's like the shark, but if you took the mouth of a shark and dragged it, like took a Photoshop and just dragged the mouth from the front down its side, just extended it through the whole length of the side, and then you just kind of switched up all of the fins, kind of moved where they belonged, and it's just dripping in black goo. And they fly. They just float. They move in an abnormal, aberrant, one could say, fashion. Instead of going back and forth like lengthwise, as one might expect a shark would move, as they swim lengthwise. They just kind of hummingbird. They just kind of float in any direction, and just zoom across the room.
Omnidirectional hummingbird sharks. Got it.
Yes,
Great.
correct.
Great. We're doing fine.
The floor is coated in those long lamprey-esque, tendrily
Why gotta be lamprey?
No.
bee black
No. Absolutely not.
tendrils all over the ground. And there is a pustulous eyeball watching you.
Of course there is.
As this is happening, give me a perception check.
Yep. That's nat 20.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
So as this is happening, it's a little difficult to see out of the stained glass because it's stained glass, so it's warbled. But you do see two figures standing outside. What you can make out is that they are wearing black robes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My turn?
Come on, French.
Can I get to do I get to go?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. How long has it been since we arrived?
About an hour and a half at this point. Maybe 2 hours.
Okay.
Why?
Because I rolled for when my wings recharge because I arrived using my wings,
Yes.
and I can't resummon them until later.
No, you all made quick.
Oh, they have a charge.
work.
Okay, I feel better
Every
about my
t-
slow.
Every
speed.
1d12 hours, and I rolled a 3, so we're like close, but not that close. Okay, that's fine. Hold on, I'm looking at all my things.
And Daphne, Alice, Fredesley, and Cyril arrived fashionably late. Mostly because Daphne was probably taking a nap.
Ooh, Temporal Swarm.
Yeah.
Gladys's ability. The one that you gave me.
Yeah.
Is that something that comes from me? Like I shoot it from myself? Or does it appear where I attack? Where I want to hit? Like, can I hit the people outside without breaking through the window?
Oh, good question. I think so. Because it is really just a swarm of temporal energy.
You said there are 2 of them?
There are 2 people. out
Okay.
there, yes.
They need to make DC 16 wisdom saves. Technically, they have to do it 5 times each. So however you want to play that out. But I'm hitting each of them with 5 of them.
Gorgeous.
That's right. Fuck your concentration, bitch.
And wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
So let me look at their wisdoms real quick.
I don't think goo is that wise.
Well, these aren't the goo. These are figures outside.
Oh,
Yes. Okay, so that is going to be. Oh, they both fail. The
Yes!
first one.
losers.
Are you gonna? So is that for all of them, or do you want to roll for each individual?
What is the effect of failure?
1d4 psychic damage.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Wait. There's a DC 16 wisdom save, and I have +8 to hit. What does that mean? Can you elaborate on that?
Oh gosh. Let me pull up her stat block real quick.
Because I don't have written down that there's any extra effect other than the damage. Sorry, I should have asked when you gave me
That's
the
all
ability.
right. We are okay here. Let me just try to find her.
Just a reminder for the
stat
audience, I
block.
hit things with a sword.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
Oh, you also hit things with a
Take his
sword?
broken wings and learn to fly. Oh, your
I
life.
don't have her
Better
stat
than the
block
original.
handy right
It
now.
really
Beyonce's
is.
better than the original.
Better than the original.
I believe it was wisdom save. Yeah, wisdom save and then damage.
Yeah, but I also have written down +8 to hit, which doesn't make any sense if there's a wisdom save.
User error.
It could be. I could have written down.
Maybe it's your roll
Yeah, I
plus
don't-
8.
It's one or the other.
Okay, so we'll do wisdom save. We're
Okay.
here.
Cool. And then
So the
I have
first
to do that
one-
for 5 times. You said.
Yeah, if you want. I don't know. It's up to you. However many times you want to roll it. Like,
The second for both of them will save.
okay, so that's 1.
One will fail the third.
Yep.
The other one will fail the fourth,
Yep.
and they both fail the fifth.
Okay, so that's
3d4 each.
yes, 3d4 each. Thank you. The first one takes 4 psychic damage, but in 3 separate hits. So I don't know if they have to make concentration saving
No,
throws.
they are
Okay.
not concentrating on anything right now.
The second one though takes 9 psychic damage.
Nice.
Crit save.
Thank you.
Nice.
They're like math problem.
Alright.
I'll
And
stop.
I don't add anything to that, right? It's just the raw dice damage. I think that's what you told me.
Raw.
There's not like a plus.
Nope, there's no plus.
Then as for my bonus action, I will analyze one of the shark things.
Alright.
Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
So it is so fucking weird. It's flying all over the place. It's very hard to predict its movements. But you start to notice that it has an eyeball on either side of its body. That seems to be like spinning around in circles. But anytime it decides to change direction, you see that the eyeball darts first and then moves that direction. So that will give you a little bit of notice of where it is heading.
And then I would like to yell out to Fridesli and Alice, being like, the ones behind the window. And I point to the window where there are people standing behind. Because I'm hoping that they have some kind of combat abilities that can help us out here.
I mean, for Desley is kind of a
Alice and
god.
Fridesli, I mean, we've also seen Alice fight.
That's true.
So, all right, cool. What's gonna be really gorgeous is that it is now the enemy's turn. So I'm gonna go room by room and describe what is happening. So we're gonna start with your room, Ren.
Yes.
Because Alice and Fridesli are now prepared to fight. You see Alice's hands begin to glow with these black orbs that are just sucking in air around them, and you see that there's a paper on the wall that just gets sucked off into her little hand voids.
Phrasing.
So she's going to fight the void
And
with void.
Fridesli begins to have this black shroud pour out of their head. This black smoke begins to bubble out of the top of their head and billow down onto the what was once white marble but is now just covered in ooze. What you also see is that two of the guests that were originally dressed in gorgeous, elegant garb do a reveal.
Yeah. Come on, reveal.
The one does
Was it one wig into another wig?
yes.
Is
The
it a
same-
pussycat
the
into a
same wig.
pussycat?
A woman in this big hoop skirt, the big beehive white wig, powdered wig.
So you're telling me this is Roxy Andrews?
Yes.
Baby, you can't read the doll.
And
Baby, you can't read.
She does a spin around as she drops her illusion, and she's standing in black robes. You see the silent sigil around her neck.
Oh.
And the other one, the guy standing next to her, they were originally holding hands and being a couple. His face begins to split. You see the tear rip across his face as tendrils burst out.
Oh, these are bad people.
His hands begin to crack as the bones snap inside them, and you see these tendrils rip down the length of his arms, and he has tentacles growing out of his body in 4 different locations. His face, the skin is sloughing off, and you hear it plopping to the ground.
Splat.
And they go to block the door.
It's okay, I'm not aiming for the door. Which door? There are 3.
The one into the hallway.
Gotcha.
Are those weren't the 2 people outside that just did that?
No, these
Okay.
are 2 other guests that were here at the party. All right, a lot of things are gonna happen in this room. So we're going to have these. We're gonna start with the sharks. So the sharks are gonna go.
You're a
and
shark.
sharks in quotations, everybody. The sharks are going to zoom at you. As they are.
I'm standing in the doorway. Do any zoom past me to get to
No.
red?
You're in the other room.
I'm standing in the doorway between the
Between the
intimate
rooms.
lounge and the white robe.
You opened the door, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
The sharks are in the white room.
I know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just letting you know where I am.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a flurry of activity at the door. Maybe they got distracted.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
why
okay.
active listening is important. I'm kidding.
Yes.
Bitch.
You're one to talk.
No, it's one. That was more of a go for. That was more for me. What's that?
All right, so they are gonna zoom at Alice and Fredesley. And as you see them zooming in their direction, you see this like black polyp forming on their side as the goo extends out into a whip. And the whip starts to fling out. They have 2 tendril attacks, so those will go. And you're gonna see just like these whips flicking about. They smack Alice twice across the face. Fredesley gets hit in the chest, as you see a laceration form across his chest. And the blood starts to drip out. Then the floor. So then you have the floor, and the floor is squirmy. The floor is squirming around at your feet, and it begins to, the mass of lamprey along the floor begin to try to grasp at your ankles. So everybody in this room, so there's 4 of you now. I'm gonna do an attempted constrict attack.
No.
All right. What? Did you just rage?
No, don't. We're having fun.
Gorgeous. Does a 24 hit Ren?
Nope.
Okay.
No, it does.
Yes,
It does. It
does.
100% does.
A 15 will hit for Desley. A 14 will hit Alice. But a 16 will not hit Upray. Each one of you are going to
now
take
I'm in the rope.
6 bludgeoning damage plus 18 necrotic damage. And you become grappled.
I will use my reaction to have that damage. I'll use uncanny
All right.
dodge.
Gorgeous. So the ground, which is not actually the ground is coated in these wriggly, slimy creatures that grasp at your ankles, tripping you, grabbing you, and pinning you to the ground. You try to pull away, but are stuck in place. All except Upray. Upray, you're fine. However...
Like get caught in my dress.
However, we are now going to go pivot to the lilac room, where you are
Sleepy time.
Salvador, with Isolde and Daphne and Dax. The 4 of you motion to fight. You prepare yourselves. Dax pulls out some potions. And a small dagger. Daphne begins to levitate, and Isolde begins to put out a pink cloud of spores.
Fascinating.
However, as you all motion to fight, 2 people in the room drop their illusions, revealing the black robes and the sigil of the silence.
They take off their other robes and reveal robes underneath.
Yes, correct.
This is one big drag show.
And they go to block the north and the western doors. And that will be what happens there. In the blue
okay.
room with Yancey, similarly to party attendees that had been pretending to be afraid, drop their composure and reveal that they are also from the silence. They block your north and northwest door out of the room.
I didn't know Northwest was part of this campaign. Thank you. Kanye West's child. Okay, let's keep going.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
Upri, behind you,
Hi.
you see two cloaked figures begin to approach you.
Are they still cloaked in the sex room? Damn.
Well,
From nudity. No, they put on the cloak.
Yeah.
they put on the cloak. As you see Viscount Shadowblade pull out two swords and try to position himself in an offensive mode against them. All right, that will bring us to Salvador.
How many civilians are in this room other than the four of us and the two silence people?
So that's 6 people in total. Maybe 4 or 5 more.
Okay, I'm going to shout to these people. If you're weak, stand near this giant windmill.
I don't know.
They all just like run over and they're like huddling behind a couch next to this windmill, like just crouched in fear, whimpering.
I'm going to bust open the boudoir and I'm going to put on my cloak, my mantle of displacement.
Gorgeous. You throw that mantle over your shoulders.
And I
'cause that's
activate
all
it,
fits.
because that's my action. I activate it. So now attacks on me have disadvantage. And I'm going to run back to where Daphne and the other Daphne, Isolde, and Dax are. I'm going to say to them, it might be best if we just... I'm going to whisper to them, it might be best if we break up on a window and try to get people to escape that way.
Oh, that's smart.
Smart.
Very inspirational.
That's my turn.
The more times you mention inspiration, they're gonna be like counts against you.
Oh.
Oh, that's okay.
They're gonna cancel out the next time I want to give inspiration.
That's life for me. It's okay.
Oh.
Got him.
Here, you could have my inspiration for that. I don't have one, but you deserve it.
Okay, for the audience, there are some people hoarding inspiration tokens.
Wait, hold up. No, what we're not going to do is this. I have 2. I have 3. I used
You
one
had
last
3.
week.
Yes.
Normally, you're only allowed
So
one.
we're not doing
Yes,
this.
normally you're
house
only allowed
rules.
one. So,
We're not.
so 3 is a lot. 3 is a lot to have banked up.
Everyone's waking up and feeling spicy today, but this will not happen.
That's my one goal in life.
We're choosing violence.
Every
I'm a
damn day.
pacifist.
All right,
Eldritch Blast.
Upri,
Hi.
in your room. Oh no, we already described what's happening in
Yeah.
your room.
Yeah, the Viscount Shadow
Yes.
is taking care of the ones
but
in
it's
the room
your turn
behind
now.
me.
Okay, gotcha.
Help
That's what I
us.
was doing.
Yeah. Viscount Boobada is gonna stick the thing thongs. So I'm gonna go. What I'm gonna do is I'm standing in the doorway. I'm gonna jump off the ground, flip back up against the door frame, sprout my wings, and then launch myself at the people at the north door of the White Room.
All right.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
It does look really cool.
Really fucking awesome. You just blast.
So I'm
through
flying,
into the
so I'm
room.
not fucking with that flow of shit. I'm gonna reckless attack the non-face one.
All right, the non-face one.
Just body checker into the next room.
That is a math problem. 21 to hit.
21 will hit. Yes. Gosh, are any of you gonna roll below a 20 today?
Probably not.
And that is 19 slashing damage. And then I'm going in with a second hit on her. That's not great. That's only a 17 to hit.
A 17 will also hit.
Ooh, that's better though. That is gonna be 23 slashing damage.
23 slashing damage. Okay, so what was the total?
We both know my consciousness doesn't go back that far. 18 plus 23? 17. 17 plus 23.
17 plus
Gorgeous.
23
Okay. 40.
40.
Okay.
Wow.
So you just like hack into this person. You slash across their robes. Their amulet of the silence token is sliced off. It clatters to the ground. Their robe is turned to tatters as a pool of blood starts to pour out of a gaping wound across their chest.
Okay, now I feel bad. All right, next question. I'm not on the ground. Are things still growing around me within 15 feet of my wild magic? But like below where I'm flying?
Yes.
Through the
So the
goop.
ground is just like plants and lampreys and goo.
Cool. So they're gonna have trouble running, these people.
Yeah, that was already the situation, but yeah.
They're unnamed. They're not
Oh
important.
shit, I'm making the door
We're all
of the
wearing
exit
red
difficult
shirts.
terrain too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay,
you've
there are
made
2 more
the-
exits.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, gorgeous. Yancey, what would you like to do in your room?
So
You see 2 combatants and an eyeball.
So updated instructions. Black and gooey, yes. Black and caped, yes. Gooey, yes. Just black, no. We got it? Nod for approval.
Yeah.
We're going to really have a talk during our break about this voice. I say that out of love. We're joking, people. We love each other. I'm kidding.
We're gonna have a different voice every single time because I'm not gonna remember what the fuck this person sounds like. They're a barely named NPC.
Barely named. I think it's Henrik. All the weak people. Do you know how to break down windows?
They're terrified. We're gonna say that like the non fighting people, the people are unnamed, are just immobilized with fear. They will only listen to directions. These are the innocent bystanders.
All right. I'm going to go up to one, slap them. I need you to listen to what
Oh, how dare you!
Listen, bitch. I need you to focus. I need you and you. What's your name? Clara? All right. You and Clara are going to break down those windows and you're going to escape that way. Do you hear me? Nod for approval.
With what? All I have is my cane.
Your cane?
Yes.
Use your fucking cane.
He begins to just like whack the window, and it's just like one of those flimsy little canes, and just like slapping off of it. You're
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the 2 Eldritch Blasts on the 2 silenced people and then 1 on the freaking window. Weaklings.
There you go.
Gosh.
Can you break windows?
Yeah.
Probably.
If the tip is hardened,
Stained glass.
Sorry. For the window, does an 11 break it?
An 11 will hit. Roll for damage.
All right. I also rolled for the silence people, but I don't think they're gonna hit. One's a 16 and one is a 14. So you cursed me with saying
Both of them hit.
Oh, great! I love that. So this is gonna be for the window.
These are cultists. They're wearing robes.
They could be powerful. We don't know their life
They could be
stories.
dexterous.
They all cast shield.
Boing.
Don't trigger.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Counterspell.
Okay, so the window gets 14.
All right. It shatters.
So I look at the person with the cane. Go. You follow the person with the cane.
Shards of glass are poking out in all sorts of ways. And they begin to gingerly try to crawl through, but every time they go to place their hand somewhere, there's like a shard of glass. And they're like,
Use your cane to knock it out. I only can do so much. I'm sorry.
Takes his cane. He starts trying to rake it back and forth to break off the shards. And he's frantic and he's whimpering and crying.
You know what? I did my job. Unnamed NPC. Now you got to do yours. I'm sorry. I got to kill these people. But I love you. Mwah.
Wow, whiplash.
I don't think that's true.
It's not true, but I need you to believe. For the silence, one is a 6, but I'm going to use my Madden Hex. So 6 plus 4 is 10, and the other one is for 8.
10 and 8.
Yes.
Okay, gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. So you blast into them. They're decent hits. You see they like slam into one shoulder and they like push back a little bit. And the other one gets hit in the gut and kind of keels over slightly. But they are doing all right for the time being.
Okay.
And they resolve to take you down.
I'm gonna look at Percy and Henri. All right, I need y'all to help because look at that determination they have on me.
Yeah, their eyes are locked on you, Yancey. Anything else you would like to do with your turn?
No, I'm good.
All right, gorgeous. So it is now the allies' turn.
Yay.
So
Oh my god, this is giving what's that video game?
yeah.
Fire Emblem.
So you see Alice with her orb hands begin to direct the energy down to the ground. You start seeing the lampreys suctioning to the floor as they're being ripped off the ground into her hand orbs. Into her black holes.
Sucky, sucky.
Oh, so you saw me dancing last night.
She literally just has like two hands that are sucking the goopy lampreys off the ground, and they're like trying desperately to like suction cup onto the ground with their mouths.
Does that mean they're dying via spaghettification?
Ooh.
That's an SCT word.
Basically,
Wow.
you just see like strands of
Almost an
black
STD.
goo pasta.
Oh no.
Inky pasta, yeah.
We're all gonna need therapy after this.
Is one ball the suction and one ball is the expulsion point?
Oh no.
So there's like no
Projectile deal.
No.
Okay.
No,
That'd
that's
be
not how
fun.
this is going. It's not like a fucking
Portals, yeah.
She's
what is
she's
that?
just a black
It's
hole
like a
tunnel.
wood chipper.
Oh, yeah.
A wood chipper.
It's spaghettifier.
And then spits it out.
Spits out bowls of pasta.
Wow.
It's like that squid ink pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delicious.
I would not know. I've never had it. But
pretty good.
anyways, that's what she's doing. Fredesley begins to Hulk out. So you see he drops his illusion, or they drop their illusion, because there are 3 human beings, or 3 persons in that body. And you start to see that their muscles begin to ripple, their form begins to bubble as everything begins to bulge out. And then you see crystals start to push themselves up through the skin along their arms. The black smoke is billowing now from all parts of their body as they begin to just slam into the shark that attacked them. So they're punching into the shark, and
For Desley Smash.
that's that room. Salvador's room. What you see is Daphne is floating, and you see this like beam of light shoot down from the heavens onto her. And the whole room, every one of her allies, begins to glow. You will all have advantage on saving throws for the duration, unless she loses concentration. So, because she's an oracle,
Oh.
so
Support
she basically
main.
gives you some Yeah, she gives you some like foresight.
Gotcha.
And then yeah, they're gonna make some Constitution saves. You can smell the spores in the room. It's a bit dank smelling.
Ooh.
And then you notice that the one robed figure to the north door begins to sway and teeter, and then he collapses to the ground, asleep. Upri's room. Nope, Upri's in the white room, so we've already described what allies are doing there. So then in the blue room, Percy and Lord Golden Shade go to attack the robed figures with swords. So Percy is a duelist, so he has two swords, fencing style.
Fucking hot.
It's 2 rapiers.
He has 2 rapiers.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt right.
You can dual
He has 2
rapiers.
rapiers.
There's like nothing. Well, you'd have to have the feats for it,
And
but
Lord Herrick is going to try to slash into them as well. So they just begin slashing over towards the robed figures. And that is what they do. They fend off and keep them occupied, freeing up Yancey's energy.
Thank you, Zaddy. And Henrik.
All right. So that's allies that we are aware of at
Aloy.
this moment.
an icon.
Mm-hmm.
At this moment. That will bring us to Ren. What are you doing?
Ironheart, where? I'll get there eventually. Are the cloaked figures outside within 60 feet of me? I imagine so, because the rooms don't see that big on that.
The room is like, the room is like 70 feet wide. It's a massive room.
Oh, so those squares on the floor are not 5-foot squares.
No.
Okay. Did Alice's...
This is like a castle.
Oh, did Alice's Slurpy
Did Alice's Slurpy
free
do
me up
what?
from... Because I'm standing next to Alice. Did it free me up from my grapple?
You're not standing next to her. You're just on the same wall of the room.
Oh. Well, my
For
question
Desi to
still...
push the other.
My question still
no,
stands.
it did not free you.
Okay, what would I need to do to free me up from that grapple?
You're gonna have to make a escape check, so you can do a Dex or Strength save.
And would that be my action?
Yes.
I know, sorry. I'm struggling to figure out what to do here.
Gotta make decisions.
Making
There's a lot of things to
copies.
juggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
wonder who did that.
I don't know. So there's still a lot of shit in the room with us. Gross. Okay. Sorry. I'm struggling.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit in the room.
I would like to invoke my ochre jelly form
I keep forgetting you have this.
to slip out of if possible to slip out of hold, because it allows me to squeeze through 1-inch spaces.
Yeah.
Would that allow me to slip out of the hold without a check?
I think so. I think you just be
Just goop out.
Just goop out.
Goop out of the goop.
Come on, Alex Mack.
So that is my action, but I would like to then run over to the one of the people that Upri's fighting. So like probably the unfaced one, the untentacle faced one. And I'd like to use my bonus action to punch her, or to unarmed strike her.
Okay. Make an unarmed strike.
Yeah. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Okay, cool. It does no dice damage because I am not proficient, but Upri is next to them, so I get to apply my sneak attack bonus.
LOL.
And that
Gorgeous.
is 8 plus 2. 10. That's 10. That's just 10 bludgeoning damage. I like to think that I just like hit them in like an organ. I like punch them right in the like doctor spot.
Oh, a kidney punch,
Yeah.
like in Sherlock.
Like the punch is not the point. The point is I just put a lot of pressure on one internal organ spot. That's my turn.
There you go. Gorgeous. It's the
I'm
void
still goopy.
creature's turn.
Nice.
So what we're gonna see happening is you are noticing that the void tear is still open, obviously, and things are crawling out. So you see something shoot out from the tear and dart up to the ceiling,
No.
followed by several others. Tiny, tiny little creatures start to scurry all over the ceiling. And they are going to try to shoot you with some goopy venom.
No.
All right. So we're going to have Upri and Ren make dex saves. And then a squid floats on out, or something like a squid. It has a almost like a mushroom, a bell-shaped mushroom cap, dripping with ooze. And as it drips, it almost takes the form of tendrils, but then they dissipate as it splashes into the ground.
17 on my deck save.
15 for me.
All right, so 15 is going to miss. You're
Yeah.
going to get hit with a splash of acidic ooze. You are going to take a amount of damage. It's going to be 6 acid damage.
Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world.
And then the the floor tentacles are going to continue to try to grasp at you. So Upri, make a...
I'm flying.
You're flying. That's right. Okay. You see that Alice gets tripped. She falls to the ground, and the lamprey begin to wriggle over her body. They constrict around her torso and her legs, and they begin to slide her towards the center of the room. She's trying to rip them off of her with her hand voids, but is struggling to get free. You see Fredesley pinned over on the other side of the room, just latched onto the ground as all of these tendrils are wrapping their way up their legs. And then we're going to go pivot over to, we're going to go to each of the rooms again. So in the lilac room, you've knocked, or Isolde has knocked one out, and the other one is going to try to cast Arms of Hadar.
Ooh.
So you see that D&D Beyond has decided that we can no longer see Arms of Hadar.
Interesting.
Uh
Oh, you mean like you can't see the
They took it out of the base.
Here,
They've
you
been
can-
taking a lot of stuff out of the base
got it for
rule
you.
set, which is fun.
If you view it through Astro's character sheet, you might be able to see it.
You want to see this?
I'll just pull up D&D 5th edition Wikidot.
That works too.
Take that, capitalism.
All right. So, okay, cool. Strength saving throw. So Isolde, and where are you, Salvador, in the room?
I'm clustered by Daphne and Dax and Isolde.
Okay.
Dax. Forgot about Dax.
Yeah, Dax is here.
I remember who that is.
Dax is the person you met in the
The mines.
dwarven mines.
In the Dell?
Into the
Oh.
mines.
The delve. Okay, so the four of you can cluster together, sheltering some of the unnamed NPCs.
Yep.
As this one figure charges towards you as they cast Arms of Hadar, you all are going to make strength saving throws.
How close do they get to us?
Because you're talking about your guardian. Okay, is your guardian in place or is it around you?
It's in a place.
Okay.
It's static.
Yeah, so they're gonna try to avoid that.
So how far?
So they just need to get within 10 feet of you.
That is just enough to be affected by the Guardian of Faith.
Okay.
Got him.
Is it within?
As it's guarding all of the NPCs that are behind you.
It has like an area of effect.
Yeah,
that
it's
if
got
you
an area
enter-
of effect.
Remember the shiny gold guy you summoned in
Yeah, it
Baldur's
has an
Gate?
area of effect, but it's not indefinite.
No. I think it's 10.
There are
feet?
10
Yeah,
people
whenever
being sheltered by it right now.
a creature hostile to you moves within a space within 10 feet. So I guess if they're 10 feet, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm going to say that because you're positioning it to save the bystanders, it's going to be between you and the bystanders.
Okay.
Because there are 10 of you. I'm going to say that you can't get everybody in a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
That would be very clumped together.
So whenever the attacker gets within 10 feet of it, let me know.
Okay. They're going to stand right on the outside of it so that their 10-foot arms of Hadar are just going to dip into your 10-foot. It's like a little Venn diagram where the bystanders are in the section of the Venn diagram protected, and you and Isolde are in the section of the Venn diagram that's covered by both. If that makes sense.
No, but we'll roll with it.
Okay. It's a Venn diagram.
You're in the center.
You're in
of
the center. So if you're in the center and they're standing on the edge of your
It's taking too long.
Yeah, they can hit us without being affected
Yes.
by the...
just two of you though.
Okay.
So make a strength saving throw.
And Isolde has advantage because of Daphne's thing.
Yes, she does. Thank you.
So do you.
Yeah. I got a 16.
All right. She also got a 16 minus 1, so she got a 15. But the save was a number that was 13. So you both save.
Nice.
So you are not going to take the necrotic damage. You take half damage. So it's 2d6. So where'd my 6 go? Where'd my d6 go?
Where my people at?
Thank you. Oh, I found it, but thank you. Okay, have 11. But has no effect towards your reaction. All right, that's what's happening in your room. We've already covered Upri and Yancey. Yeah, they are going to also cast their Arms of Hadar. So we're going to have Percy and Lord Goldenshade make some strength saving throws. Oh, fuck. They do real good. Both of them. And will only take half damage.
Yay.
So you see that they are ripping through these tendrils that burst out of these two cultists. They are taking some damage as the tendrils whip across and consume that area in darkness. Gorgeous. And Salvador's turn.
Okay. I'm going to pick up I'm going to use an improvised weapon. I'm going to pick up a glass off the floor. I'm going to throw it at the cultist.
All right.
So that's going to be my offhand attack. And that's a dexterity. So that's a 12 to hit.
A 12 to hit. I believe their AC is higher than that, so it misses. Yes, it is.
Okay. Can I use my actual action to cast a spell on them?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so for the audience, Salvador has a new ability called Deja Vu, which every other roll that they do is with advantage or disadvantage. So they're just going to do stupid shit every time they have disadvantage.
Wait, go ahead. Do we have our
What?
new abilities? Did we get access to our new abilities?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
You haven't talked to the assimilator.
Oh.
Not me either.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
I'm going to cast a guiding bolt on them.
Wait, why not you? You signed yours.
I
You
think I
signed
knew
on the
none.
dotted line, honey.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got mine
originally.
before everyone else.
You got yours
That's
first,
why I feel
yeah.
left out.
Do
Because
I-
I was first.
Did I
and then
get one?
Forgot.
You got. You.
Oh, yeah, I have to make that choice.
You have a deal pending.
Yeah, okay. I thought this was something new. Okay. So just, okay.
Damn, I got mine like 10 episodes ago. I remember now.
So it's a 22 to hit.
22 will hit. Yeah.
So that is 16 points of radiant damage, I believe.
Yeah. Guiding
16
bolt.
points of radiant.
And-
Gorgeous.
And whoever attacks them next has advantage on their attack.
They glow win.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Gorgeous. Upri, what are you doing?
Soup. I'm gonna turn to Ren and mess up his hair like a older sibling and say,
still
"Don't die."
goopy.
Either way, I bolstered you with my magic, and now your hair's grown little vines, and you can add a 1d3 to all ability and attack rolls for
Oh,
the next 10 minutes.
Cool. Is that damage too, or just the attack?
Not damage,
itself?
just the attack. And I don't think it applies to saving throws either. It's
Okay.
just ability and attack rolls.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna fly over to Alice before she gets sucked into a hole. I'll take attacks of opportunity. I'm not gonna disengage.
All right. Does a 16 hit you? I know it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Hey, but there's two of them.
That was the higher.
Oh, rip. Damn it. I want to use my ability.
Oh wait, they have advantage. So that was just the one with advantage, and the other one does. Oh,
a crit?
it's a crit.
Good thing I
Yeah.
have damage anyway.
It's a crit as this acolyte. I mean, luckily they just have fucking daggers. So it's gonna do 3 hole piercing damage.
Have to 1.
So cultists are great.
And when that happens, I'm going to use my reaction to do unstable backlash. They need to make a constitution saving throw DC 17.
They're gonna fail that.
They take 3 radiant damage and are now blinded till the start of my next turn.
All right,
Blinded?
remind me of that because there's like 80.
So one of the ones by you is blinded.
Yeah. Is it the face one or the non-face one?
Yeah. Is it the one I fucked up or is it the
There's
tentacle?
a total of 4 between the 2 rooms.
But there were 2 standing
the
at
2 in the white
north
room.
door.
Yeah, there's 2 in the white room. And
Yeah.
2 that came in through the purple room door.
But of the 2 in the white room, which one is blinded? Which one swung at me?
The robed one.
Okay, so the human one.
Okay.
Human
The one I was
The
fighting.
one that's still human.
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
Well, they're next to each other. You're fighting both of them.
No, I'm fighting. I ran up to one of them. I didn't fight up to both of them.
Oh. I thought they
I'm
were
not
like
going to be double.
holding
I'm not going to be
hands near the
double in.
door.
Yeah, but I'm not going to stand between them and be at 2 ranges. No.
Oh.
I think you really don't have much of an option in this room, but yeah.
I can be in melee with one of them and not both of them
The other
Yeah.
one's going to close in on you
Yeah.
quickly.
on its
Um,
turn, not
on
on
its
my
turn.
turn.
So I'm gonna fly over to Alice. Is she within
Yeah.
40 feet of me?
Alice is within 40 feet, yes.
Cool. I really don't want to get my hands dirty on the goop. Can I do something real
This room is
stupid?
dripping in goo right
Yeah, but I'm flying, so it's just on my
And you
little.
touched me, so you're already
Oh,
have goop
all
on your
right,
hands.
all right. I guess you're selling me on this. I'm gonna swoop down and try to scoop up Alice out of the goop.
All right, you're going to have to make a strength check.
Ooh, that's with advantage because I'm angry. Just raw strength.
Raw strength.
That's a +7 for me. That is gonna be a 21.
Okay, so you rip her off the ground. The lampreys are pulled up with her. They are constricting around her body.
Ew.
Yeah, shake him off.
I'm gonna throw her towards Daphne. Gladys?
Daphne.
Who's
What?
doing the sucky sucky?
That's
Alice.
Alice.
Is
That's who
doing
you
the
picked
sucky
up.
sucky.
Oh, Alice, go suck yourself off, and I'm gonna bring her to safety.
Where?
Every day.
Is there like a table I can drop her on that's above the ground? Oh, you know what? The throne. I'm gonna just here sit on the throne. Stand on the throne.
The floor is covered in lamprey that are squirming all over everything. They can get up on the chair.
All right.
Throw her out the window.
I'm just gonna bring her away from the portal in the middle because that's where they're trying to get her, and say, "Okay, have fun." Was that my action to scoop her?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna bonus action throw a hand axe at
Okay.
one of the sharks.
All right.
Wait, no, there's a thing on a ceiling.
The squid?
There's 3 scorpions on the ceiling.
Outside.
Scorpions.
And I point towards the window where I saw
I'm gonna
the
throw my
people.
axe at the window,
All right.
and that's gonna reckless attack the window, so it's advantage.
Can you reckless attack with a throne?
No, I don't think so. So I'll take the lesser. Thank you, Daniel.
You're welcome.
It's still 24 with disadvantage.
24 hit.
The window takes. I don't add my modifier. Do I add my rage modifier to an offhand weapon if I don't have 2-weapon fighting?
Not if it's melee. Not if it's not melee.
Oh, because it's a thrown strength weapon. Oh, but it is always melee. It takes 6 damage,
6 damage.
and then
Yeah, so what's the
Can you make a
backlash?
dex save?
what? Why do I gotta make a dex save?
You'll find
Because you
out.
do.
Okay. Can I do the wild magic effect on the window first?
Sure.
All right. The dex save is.
Oh,
a
shoot!
night-
You're talking about the window this whole time. I thought you were still targeting the shark.
No, I'm trying to break the window with
Okay.
the magical
Yeah,
throwing
never mind.
axe.
No dex save necessary then.
All right. It takes 6 slashing damage, and
All right.
then that is a 73.
What's it do?
I cast fireball in the window.
Yes!
Yeah.
I don't. Fireball's big though. There's probably civilians next to it.
Yeah. What is the range for fireball? Does anybody know?
I
We
think
don't need to
it's
save
30
everyone.
60 feet? 30
But those,
I
those
think it's
cultists are on the
30-foot
outside
radius?
of the window.
I think it's a
Hopefully
30
they're
foot.
close.
So everything within 30 feet of the window has to make a DC 17 dex save, or takes 8d6.
It is a 20-foot radius sphere. It's 8d6 fire.
Okay, 20. 20. And where did you put Alice?
On the throne.
On the throne next to the window.
20-foot
Gorgeous.
radius?
Yeah.
So 40-foot diameter, just so we're clear.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So
And
Alice is by the
8d6?
window.
8d6, yeah.
And there's some creatures that are by the window. So roll that damage.
32 fire damage.
32 fire
Halved on a
damage.
successful DC 17 dex save.
All right. So I'm gonna roll for Alice first.
So sorry, Alice. Maybe it'll burn the lamprey off of her.
Yeah,
Alice
whatever's flammable.
crits.
Oh,
So
okay.
she gets a nat 20.
Okay.
Super dodged.
So
So
she's
she takes
still gonna take
16.
16 fire damage. She's also a bard.
Alice is a bad.
She's a lore bard.
I
Yeah.
didn't know she was
What
a
a
Mickey
nerd.
fan.
All right, we've got some things that are passing, some things that are failing. So you see that around the window, the floor is cleared of lamprey as they are burnt to a crisp in that area.
And the two people standing outside, were they close enough to get hit by the fireball
No.
blast? Okay.
No, they're not.
But the
How
window
you in?
is shattered?
The window is shattered.
Cool.
Yeah.
How far are they from the window then? Just so for my
So
knowledge.
you see they're about 50 feet away.
Okay, so they're pretty far.
So you just saw their figures through the glass.
Gotcha.
They in the hedges.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, they're just kind of standing out there, watching
Okay.
menacingly. All right, so Yancey, you're up.
All right, I want to use my Mystic Arcanum feat to cast Mass Suggestion on the two people.
Ooh.
On the
All right.
two peeps.
Gorgeous.
And they need to make a wisdom save of 16.
All right. They're gonna both majorly fail.
Great. So with this spell, it's one or two sentences, and as long as it's not me telling them to hurt themselves, they have to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, two sentences. Help any non-playable character escape safely.
All right. And what are the constraints on the extent of the suggestion, in terms of how long does it last, and
It lasts for 24 hours.
Can they take damage?
If you or your companions or any of your companions damage a creature affected by the spell ends for that creature. So if they get hit, they...
Gorgeous. I thought so, but I just want to double check.
Luckily, they're nowhere near any of the
so
bad shit.
They drop their stance and they begin to walk towards the NPCs, the unnamed NPCs. All right.
And then after that, I'm going to be like, all right, I think this room is okay for now. Percy, my brother, let's try to help other people.
All right, let's get out of here. And that's where we're going to take a short break, everybody.
Oh, let's get out of here. Ooh.
I quit.
Oh no, my cane! I've dropped it.
Shut up. There's so many people to voice. Leave me alone. We'll be back in 10 minutes, everyone.
Thank you, 10.
Shortly. Time's up, everybody.
Yeah, question for James Manfield. Are you actually Jennifer Coolidge? That's what we were just talking about.
Why,
Get back to us. Tweet at me.
I put Jennifer inside here.
Okay, I'm done. Another break, please.
Oh my god! You know who was live
All right,
on
we are back to
Twitch
break,
the other day
everybody.
was Go Walk Children in Nature.
Tammy
Tammy
Brown.
Brown.
She was playing some game, and I was like, "Whoa, what? This is wild." I think she was playing Stardew Valley.
Amazing. Incredible.
All right. All right. I'm not going to describe what your allies are doing unless it's like pertinent. So,
That's fair.
they're all kind of fighting.
Is anyone attacking the person that I cast Guiding Bolt on?
Guiding bolt.
I put Guiding Bolt on the unsleepy Silence member.
The-
So if somebody
The
attacks...
non-sleepy.
Yeah.
The non-sleeping one. Okay, gotcha. Oh, that's fair. So that would be in your room. I'm gonna say that like Dax is very hesitant.
Dax, you have a dagger. That's...
Dax has a dagger. So like I'm gonna give you a little bit of a insight into what's going on. Like people are more defensive in your room.
I see.
Let's put it that way. They're hesitant to take this combatant with force because they're not really
weak.
they're not. Yeah, like they don't want to die, so they're going to defend themselves. But like, they're gonna let you handle this.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Lazies.
So they'll help you with buffs and stuff. Like Isolde is keeping that one asleep.
Does the SSS not train their members?
Daphne is. They don't fight. They're not fighters.
Oh.
They're manipulators.
They're spies.
Spies
know
get
how
some
to
basic
fight.
combat training, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Have you not seen Metal
What
Gear
level
Solid?
are you? What level are you all?
Level 12.
Yeah, you're level 12. I think the spy stat block is like a CR3.
Oh,
That's
so
a
they're
car.
like level 5 or 6.
They could get one shot by some of the shit.
Okay. Well,
Well, campaign's ending soon, so they can die. They're fine.
Sorry, Dax.
Do you want Dax to die?
no.
No.
A
We
little.
love Dax, the
Oh.
gnome secretary.
If you let
I
Dax
don't know.
die,
She
Dax
wasn't very
dies.
helpful.
No.
So,
Dax can do whatever they want, but I'm just going to
All
say,
right.
Dax, maybe try breaking down one of these windows so we can get out of here.
all right. So Dax goes to do that because they are under your protection right now.
Okay.
So your protection is giving them a lot more flexibility in the space that they wouldn't normally have.
Is everyone we know here?
What do you mean?
Like at the Masquerade?
Like everyone, your entire world, your whole
Okay,
family's
so
here.
we don't know what's going on
and-
outside of this castle. It could be the whole city.
Yeah.
Right.
that's-
Yeah.
Could be the whole
No.
city. Could be the whole world. Anyways, it's my turn, right?
Beyonce went.
Yeah, it was top of order. I'm
Allies
pretty
are
sure.
at the
Going,
end.
Alice is trying to break free of these things on her. They are starting to like consume and wrap around. You see that like that whole area that was scorched with the fireball, that is already being like refilled in, and you see this like migration of the ground lamprey towards Alice. Everything seems to be like targeting Alice.
Oh. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
still hovering nearby. I'll work on that.
Yeah. Gorgeous. It's Ren's turn.
Oh, because she's the
Okay.
harbinger.
So I'm not. I'm not grappled because I was successful on my save.
You got out. Yeah.
The one baddie next to me is blinded, so I feel fairly comfortable just walking away from her. I would like to bonus action dash towards Upri, and I want to do a cool thing where I jump up, grab Upri's hand while she's midair, and I want you to toss me out the window.
Okay.
Can we do this?
You can.
So I want to like swing from Upri's arm as she's like flying in the air, and I want to make it outside. How is it? If I dash, I can move 60 feet.
Can you give me a perception check?
Yep. My passive perception is 21. Does that count?
Sure.
I mean, I can also roll. That's perfectly fine too.
Give me a roll.
Yeah. That's a 24.
Okay, cool. Cool. So as you are, because you're going to be running through the middle of the room, towards Upri and the window. Yeah. You, as you're passing by the void tear, you begin to hear
Hello.
a voice.
Hello.
I am Alpha. I will not allow it.
Wow, it's the toxic masculinity for me.
Okay. Does it do anything to me?
No.
Okay.
No.
Great. I heard that. I will swing my way out. And as I'm like, it's like cool movie moment where I'm like, we're like, we like grab the wrists together, clasp wrists, and I look up at you and I go, protect Alice. And I'll fly out the window because I'm going after those two outside.
Oh, I'll just flat out throw you.
Yeah. So how far with the throw from Upri, how far
With a
do I
25
get?
strength, how far can I throw around?
Give me a strength for athletics.
Athletics.
Don't you have advantage on that too? Because it's
Not
you're
if it's
raising.
athletics. If it's a strength, then yes.
I thought it was strength-based checks, like strength-based skills for raging.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm wrong.
strength athletics.
Oh, I thought it being a skill did something.
No, strength is not a skill.
That's a 25 to send you on your way.
All right, you go flying out this window.
So as we're looking up at each other, I'm also going to invoke the black dragon form that I recently stole from. Remember, I followed that guy around the city who we thought was a black dragon, and I melded form with him. Turns out he is a black dragon.
Oh.
I would hope so. That would be awkward.
And so my mouth starts to change as I'm like it starts to get scaly and bigger. And as I land outside, I am going to use acid breath on the two of them because it is a 60-foot line. So now I'm close enough to hit them with an acid breath. And they need to make a dex save.
All right. They're going to fail.
Okay. They take 12d8 acid damage.
All right.
Can I borrow some d8?
Uh,
I'll give them back.
I don't have them all out here.
It's okay. 4. That should be fine. I can do this. 3 rolls of 4. Okay. So that is 20. Oh my God. Those are 9, 15 plus 7. 15 plus 7 is 22. 22, 27, 35 plus 8. 35 plus 43. 43, 48, 48, 50, 55 acid damage. As my mouth, so I develop a dragon maw on my face that like unhinges, and this 5-foot beam of acid just flies out of my mouth and hits them for 55 acid
That
damage.
is so
You
cool.
see that all of the like cloth and skin just disintegrates off of their body until you see bone. And then as the acid breath finishes, you see the skeleton with just like tattered bits of muscle and sinew still attached to it crumple to the ground.
Both of them?
They're not like right next to each other.
Oh.
They're like 100 or so feet apart from each
Oh.
other on either
I
side
thought they were
of this
next
room.
to each other.
Outside, yeah.
Gotcha.
Sorry
Okay.
about
That's
that.
okay. No, it's fine. I melt him.
What
Does
the
anything
fuck?
happen to the portal?
No.
Okay, my mouth goes back to normal and I burp a little
You
bit. Anybody got
continue
me?
to
I can't
hear
do
the
it.
portal, and now you hear the voice continuing
I
to
can't burp on
ring
command.
through your head. I will not allow it.
Kai.
I will not allow it.
Can I get a burp for effect?
Now that I'm under pressure.
I would burp. Audience, fun fact, I can't burp.
Upray.
It'll happen. I guess not on command.
You hear the director's voice in your head.
Yes, Daddy.
Remember our deal. Remember your sister.
Yeah, I'm working on the wall. That's why I'm keeping Alice safe.
Give her to them.
Huh?
All right. So you see in this room, the wriggling ground is slowly just like rippling towards Alice. They start to crawl all over and squirm and wrap around, constricting her. She's completely incapacitated at this point. You see the black orbs of her hands go out. You see Fredesley over in the other side of the room attempting to just like punch through, but every time you see Fredesley punch into the shark and the lamprey on the ground, the goo splashes up. You see it starts to burn their form. Their skin is starting to peel away. Make 4 dex saves.
Me?
Yeah.
Even though I'm flying?
Yes.
13, 12, 5, 19.
13, 12, 5, 19.
Yeah.
3 of those fail.
Work slay.
3 plus 1 plus 4 is 8 acid damage. As the scorpions on the ceiling spit acid at you.
Scorpions.
Yeah, there's 4 scorpions crawling, skittering around the ceiling. Scorpion-like things.
Oh.
They're kind of small, black, multi-legged things with like a long tail, and the tail is what's flinging the acid at you. It's like... and then you see the 2 sharks whip out their tendrils, grabbing Alice's arms and legs, and they begin to float towards the void. They begin to pull her along the ground, the lampreys twisting around her body, moving closer. And the tentacled squid moves between you and the void tear. You see more tendrils reaching out of the void, just grasping at the air in the center of the room, wriggling around, dripping with ooze.
And they're gonna like kill her?
I'm gonna take us a little bit out of initiative to carry the momentum of the scene. Upri, what do you do?
Oh, I mean, oh fuck. I mean, I know what I would do, but I feel like I shouldn't do it.
Ren is out of the room, out of the building.
Still got telekinetic.
Chasing down another priest.
Hive mind, right?
Beyonce,
Hive mind's up.
Salvador are across the estate in another room.
Listen, I'm gonna do something stupid.
Desley is distracted.
It could backfire, but I'm gonna try to get the best of both worlds. I'm gonna fly, grab Alice, and fly into the tear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is gonna be great.
Because you are flying in the direction that they're pulling her, you do not need to make a strength save.
Okay.
Because all of it is moving towards the tear in the void. And as you fly into the void, the squid parts for you, flies out of the way.
It just splits in
Yes,
half.
it just splits in half.
That's what I thought happened.
It just opens.
Fuck.
Gapes.
And you fly into the void,
Carrying Alice.
carrying Alice.
Spaghettified.
And as you fly into the void, you enter into a tunnel of tendrils.
Not this again.
It is all around you there are these massive tentacles and tendrils squirming and writhing in the void space towards the tear. You see all of it sliding past you as you continue flying in further and further and further. You see all the monsters waiting to get out. All the creatures stuck in here for an eternity, desperate to escape. And you hear the voice whispering in the distance. I am Alpha. I will not allow it.
How far away is that voice?
It's far. But space is funny here.
I guess I start flying towards it.
You continue to fly in that direction. And it begins to get louder, repeating itself over and over and over.
Alice, if you have any ideas, I'm improvising.
The tendrils begin to slough off of her body, and as one falls off her face and makes its way back towards the tear, you notice that she is unconscious.
Fuck.
You fly off, deeper and deeper, putting the little sliver of the tear behind you. Gorgeous. We're going to put a pin in this trajectory. And we're going to revisit that later in the session. So just be on standby for a bit.
Oh, fuck.
Turn off your camera. I'm kidding.
All right. Salvador.
So anyway, I start blasting. I normally. Oh, do you have something?
Technically, they're still going. It's still the enemy's turn.
Oh, gotcha.
But it's just another strength saving throw. The
Gotcha.
Arms of Hadar. And I guess technically speaking, that's just one spell that they cast.
Yeah.
It's concentration, I believe.
Oh, then
Arms
when,
of Hadar,
did
I
they do a
think,
concentration saving throw from the last time I hit them?
Oh yeah, you bonked.
Oh, is it? Wait, hold on. Is it concentration?
I don't think.
I'm not seeing
I thought it was.
concentration.
No, it's not.
Nope,
It's
it is not.
instantaneous.
It's instantaneous.
Oh, is it Everett's Black
Um,
Tentacles? Everett? Black Tentacles?
Avard.
Oh, but it only happens once.
It's once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're just
Everett.
going to keep casting.
Everett's
So just
Black
make a
Tentacles.
strength saving throw again.
Hey, Everett.
So I normally would
Hey.
have disadvantage, but because of Daphne's thing, I'll do it at a flat roll.
Okay.
That's an 18.
Oh, Isolde has advantage. Okay, Isolde is also going to resist. Thank goodness, because she's keeping the other one asleep. All right, cool. So you just take the half of the necrotic, which is only going to be 2 halved.
Nice.
All right, now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna start hitting them. I'm gonna blast them. So now I have. Oh well, now that I have advantage on my attack, I'm just gonna use. Well, all my spells are just saving throws, so they're not affected by what I do, but what the enemy does. So I need them to do a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Summon lightning on them.
Or no, they need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Does a 16?
Nope.
No.
So they're gonna
They
take
fail.
3d8 of thunder damage
Oof.
for a total of 14 thunder damage.
14. That's a significant amount. That's a good amount.
I did 55.
And they're pushed away. No, they're not pushed away. Actually, I think they are pushed away.
What spell is it?
I cast Shatter, but it's an effect of my cleric thing where,
Your Sturm Cleric.
yeah, whenever the... Oh, no, it's only lightning. Never mind. So they just take the 14 damage. And that is all.
Gorgeous. Upri has a pin, and Yancey, what are we doing?
So my room's kind of calm because the evil people in my area are chill. They're
Yeah, they're chill. They're helping people.
They're
they're helping
suggested.
people. Is there anything happening in the other hall, in like the halls and all that stuff, or is it just all this damage is
I
happening?
mean, you hear screaming at the other end of the estate.
I'm assuming with the hive mind, we hear you and then we don't.
Yeah. Does Upri just go dark?
Upri goes dark.
You hear the dial-up tone.
The person you're reaching is in the void.
Yeah. Upri's no longer within range.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna run to the white room I'm gonna dash.
All right. So this is gonna take a couple rounds to
Yeah.
get there.
Oh.
These rooms are like 100 feet wide,
Oh.
which means
out
the
the
hallway is
window.
100.
Yeah, go across
Go
the front
out
of the
the window.
mansion.
Go across the front of the
running
mansion.
across a castle. Right
Oh,
now.
then can I just run out the window? Can I just get out the window and then?
There's already a hole in both windows.
I mean, yeah, you're going across a castle yard. Then
Yeah.
It's still less than going up,
it is
over,
still
or
less.
down.
Yeah.
Yes, it is still.
So I'll
less.
do that.
All right. So you throw yourself out the window and
Gingerly.
you begin to run. You make it basically just outside the window.
Do you like get out the window just to see Ren like burping an acid beam?
I guess so. I'm like, oh, weird, but okay. Work, diva.
Yeah. All the way. Like this is what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 feet.
Seeable.
It's seeable.
I'll try. I mean, technically my side's good, so I don't have to really worry about them.
That's fair.
So I'll just keep going.
All right. So you make your way out of the window,
And I use my two-hand fighting to hit the air. I'm kidding.
You leave Lord Herrick and Percy in the blue room.
Fine.
They begin to try to bar the doors into the blue room.
All right, great.
So you see that they're starting to pull over pillars in front of the doors and bar because there's 3 doors.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, Salvador, you see the door between the blue and the lilac room open just a crack before you hear it slam shut.
Gonna ignore that.
All right.
Well, I'll hive mine. We're barring the door.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, Dax, Isolde, and Daphne form a little triangle around the one still awake, trying to circle them with you, Salvador.
Mhm.
Kind of waiting for your signal, which will give you advantage on the attacks with them.
On my attacks.
Yes.
Okay.
And then... Yeah, Ren, you don't really see much. You're outside now,
Yeah.
so you don't really know what's going on. You see just still some chaos in the room. You hear the crackling of the void tear. And that brings us to your turn.
Great. I do have a question about my acid breath.
Okay.
Because it was an adult black dragon.
Okay.
And technically they have a recharge for their acid breaths.
Yes.
Do I get that, or do I play it as like I'm a dragonborn, so I bleh once and then I have to long rest?
You get the recharge.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to see if I recharge my acid breath. I do.
All right.
So the shark that was fighting for Desley, is it still there, or did it go into the void with Upri and the group as I turn around to look?
I'm gonna say you can't see from where you've gone.
Oh, okay. Then I run back to the window.
Not clearly in the room.
Then I run back
so
to
you
the
run back
window.
to the window. You look in. Okay. You do see that the sharks are still in the room. You don't see Upri or Alice. You see that there is more stuff pouring out of the void, and for Desley is like locked in the corner of the room.
Gotcha. Could I acid breath and not hit anybody but the shark?
You don't want to hit the things on the floor either.
I mean, I'd like to hit them too, but I'm trying not to hit pedestrians or for Desley.
The pedestrians are kind of pinned. Let's be honest. The pedestrians in this room are dead.
Okay, great. Then, I mean, not great, but
They were eaten alive by lamprey.
then I would like to acid breath
You
the...
see Viscount Shadowblade like not even able to get in the room because of all the shit that is like barring him from entering the space. Everybody was like pushed to the edge of the room. You see just like either unconscious or dead bodies around the perimeter of the room with the wriggling lampreys all over them, and you
That's
just see
unfortunate.
Fredesley fighting for their life in the corner of the room. Yeah, you can cast your acid breath.
Okay, cool. Obviously, only trying to hit the baddies.
Okay.
Not any goodies. It needs to make a dexterity save, and anything in a
We're
line
gonna
between
just
me and it.
roleplay what happens because there's a ton of shit in
Yeah.
this room. So
Okay,
yeah,
so does it
I'm
make
not
a
gonna
dex save?
roll.
Okay,
because
so I
there's
just
like 80 things to
do
roll.
damage. Great. I mean, it's a beam from me
Yeah,
to it.
yeah.
So. Ooh, I rolled an 8.
Is it a line or is
It is a
cone?
line.
Okay, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think a cone is a green dragon. No, what spits acid? What's the metallic dragon that spits acid?
Brass.
Brass. I think brass dragon is a cone.
Okay,
Anyways, not the point. 9
important things.
plus 8 is 17. Plus 7. 24. Plus 5. 29. 29, 30, 38. 38. Thank you. 38. 43. Plus 7. 50. 55. Then I got 2 more. 55 plus 9. 59.
You just clear a line through the room. Everything just like shrivels up as the acid rips flesh from bone, and you just see that, like, I mean, it doesn't like clean up the room, so like it's still nasty and creepy and disgusting.
I imagine that the floor starts to dissolve a little bit, and like
Yeah.
wall or anything that was in the way,
Yeah.
chairs and whatnot.
Exactly.
Um,
But you do free Fredesley from his immediate, or their immediate, I guess they are a plural.
a plural.
So they're not NB, but they are plural.
I give them a thumbs up and go, "You good?" As I just vomited acid twice in a row. You good?
Well, thank you, Ran, because that's Desley's voice, Desmond's voice.
As my face is morphing back into its normal self again.
And they begin to run towards you in this space that you've cleared out.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then I have a bonus action. I don't know if I will analyze the squid. Just to put that on the record. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Analyzing the squid. Save me bonus action next turn, hopefully.
Gorgeous.
My acid breath does not recharge.
That sucks.
All right. So, it's the void creatures again. As this one cultist goes to cast Arms of Hadar again, Dax, whose voice I totally remember,
It's probably
Did I write it
It's your
down?
known voice, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Dax calls out, "We should get to the kitchen. There's a portrait to Terovaz."
Oh, now they tell me.
You're not there.
I know I'm this.
a
A portrait?
Like one of those Super Mario 64 portraits.
Oh.
Oh.
So you and Isolde make another strength save.
Oh, you say that to us.
No.
Oh, I say that to you. Yeah.
All right, good to know. Thanks.
That's a 17.
A 17 will also pass. Isolde passes as well. So you both take half of 5. So 2. So Isolde's concentration is still up. It is just the one enemy right now that you have. And Yancey's people are taken care of for the time being.
No, just taken care of, period.
For the time being.
No.
And a bunch of stuff is happening in the room. The creatures just keep filling, like pouring out of the void. We're gonna say that Dudley makes their way over to the window, and is trying to crawl out as the lampreys are pulling at their legs. But this room is just filling up with monsters. It is a sinking ship. Salvador, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna keep on attacking. I say in my hive mind, Dax is saying there's a special passageway in the kitchen. I'm guessing that's off of the dining hall. I actually don't know where the kitchen is.
Yeah, that's fair.
I say, Dax, where's the kitchen at? I didn't get the grand tour whenever we came in.
It's in the guest house out back.
Okay, gotcha.
No.
So the furthest away it could
The
possibly be.
furthest away it could possibly be.
Okay, I say in the mind, you got to get out of the house and go around back.
Oh yeah.
It's in the guest house.
Okay. Can you teleport us there?
I can only do that for up to 8 people, and I'll probably do that to the people here.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, you're already outside, or you're close to being outside.
Also, don't you have to be like in range of people you?
Yeah, I
teleport?
have to see you, so I'd have to find you first.
Can't
but
just
yeah.
be like I'm teleporting you from across the planet to
So-
here.
Yeah, and I just made it outside the window, so I guess I can relay that information to everyone else.
I can do it up to 3 times, so I can go, come back, and then go again. So I'm gonna instruct all of the. So that's me, is old Daphne Dax, and then I can get 4 civilians that I can teleport. So I'm gonna instruct the allies to fall back, and I'm gonna stand by some of the civilians and prepare. Whenever it's the allies' turn, I'm gonna teleport us to the. Why? I've never been to the guest house.
Wait, you can't teleport on your turn? Why would you wait till the allies' turn?
Well, because they can't move yet. They can only move on their turn. Because Isolde and Daphne are circling
you need
the
them
guy.
to like come to you.
Actually, no. I
What is your range?
don't know. This is a long spell description.
Where?
It's here. Up to that I can see. So I'm just gonna do 8 of
Oh
us.
yeah. Okay, so you just teleport everybody to the back room, including yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Leave 4
gorgeous.
pedestrians.
Or no,
behind.
I won't teleport myself because I just have to teleport back anyway. So it'll be 8. It'll be 5 pedestrians, Isolde, Dax, and Daphne.
You have to teleport back.
Oh, it says it teleports me, because I'd have to go back to save the other ones.
Oh, because there's 10 people,
Yes.
so you'd be leaving 2 people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you teleport everybody over. Gorgeous.
And I have to do a roll for that.
Yeah, do a.
Oh, right, because they're going to be teleportation mishaps,
Yeah.
right?
There can be teleportation.
Okay.
mishaps with this one.
I ask Dax to describe it.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You ask Dax to describe what?
The kitchen.
Oh, you hive-minded with them before.
Well, Dax
you
is in my
teleport?
room. I ask Dax.
Oh, you don't move. You don't teleport Dax.
No, I did, but I have to. I asked them before I teleport.
Because you have to know where you're going.
Yeah, I have to know where I'm
teleport.
going to teleport to it.
Oh.
So with a description, you can teleport better than you can without a description.
Gotcha.
Less chance of mishaps.
Oh, it's like about I don't know, 200 yards northwest of here. It's like that little stone building that you saw when you were like looking through the
Okay. That works. So I rolled a 66, which is an off target. You and your group appear a random distance away from the destination in a random direction. The distance off is 1d10 times 1d10 of the distance that was to be traveled. So if it was 200 yards away, it'd be 10%. It'd be a d10. I'm just going to roll these again, and that's going to determine how far away.
Just roll around. Yeah.
It was a 0. I'm kidding. It wasn't.
Okay, so you're 2 feet away.
It's
from where
12.
you
It's 12
intended.
yards away from where we're supposed to be.
All right, gorgeous.
Close enough.
Yeah.
You send them away. You don't know where they land. Gorgeous.
Well, I traveled with them because the spell says it transports me and up to
Oh,
8.
you have to. So you had to leave 2 people behind.
Yeah.
Survivor's Guild.
Hey, I'm the enemy of good is perfect as the enemy of good, so I'm doing as much as I can. And they're still in the realm of the Guardian.
You healing.
Hey, they're
from
still.
your past experiences.
This is a growth module, yeah.
What's happening, y'all?
I don't know.
They are now in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen. We're close to it.
All right, Yancey, you begin to run.
I'm going to relay the information that was hive mind to us to Percy and Henrik.
Okay, so you see that after they finish barring the door, they make their way to come follow you. So
How far is the kitchen from me in terms of...
you got a good amount of time. So
That didn't answer my question.
it was like 500 feet across the yard to where Ren is, and then it's like 300 feet up towards the back of the house, and then another 200 yards from there. So like for you to just keep running here, it's going to be like 20 rounds of combat.
We'll get out of combat before that.
Yeah,
happens, I'm
so
pretty
we're going to be
sure.
transitioning to just some rolls to move out of combat, because you're basically out of combat range. The only one who's still kind of in combat is Ren and Fredesley.
I cleared a path.
So, yeah, and you cleared a path for Fredesley. He's there at the window.
They
They are at the window.
He, them.
Zay.
He, them.
They
He, she, them.
are at the window. You're helping them out. And Yancey's running across the yard towards you. Salvador's already teleported to the house. A breeze out of the phone call. As is Alice. Yeah. So, is there... let's just go to Ren.
Yep.
Can you make me a... How are you helping?
I'd like to ping the entire building.
Okay.
Everyone within 500 feet. I'm going to say, go to the kitchen. There's a portal out of here.
So that gets most of the building. 500-foot range is like, I think, the back north west
We're headed there anyways.
patio.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, was I was flipping north or west and east this entire time. You're going to the northeast. The northwest corner of the patio isn't in range, so you're like, I hope nobody's out there.
That's fair. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then we run.
Yeah. So you run, and Fredesley
Double
like
dashing.
quickly just like bolts through the window, and you start running. So you're running around. You hear screams and chaos, and you just like can hear like spells going off deeper in the estate, attacks and crashes of glass. As you're running past windows, you see into the windows where the string octet was when you make your way around there.
Not the musicians. Are they all dead?
And that's when, like, as you catch a glimpse through that window, I'll describe what's happening, so you can decide what you want to do with
the
that
windows out your
information.
castle.
You see Penelope and Scalia cornered by 3 cultists, one with a tentacled face.
Penelope.
They're
Were they secretaries?
Yeah.
Penelope is the owner of Penny's Bar.
Oh no, that's how we've been.
Scalia was one of the secretaries that you met very briefly.
Not was, is.
Is one of the secretaries
Is.
you met very briefly. When they gave you that little celebration in Galadia.
Great.
When you went in the portal.
How far am I from them? How far away from they are I? Why can't I talk? How far away are they?
They're about 50 feet into the room.
Great. My breath recharged, so I'm gonna try and hit as many of the 3 cultists that are on them as possible, like from outside, just through the window.
Through the window.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm a
roll for
cannon.
damage.
That's all I am now.
Yeah, roll for damage, and I will roll.
Oh, do you need
dex
D8s?
Yeah.
saves.
Give 6 of them. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Because that means I have to roll twice.
And what's the save?
A dex save of 18.
And is it half on a failed save?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so they're all gonna take half.
Uh-oh.
But what's the total damage?
Yeah, I'm working on that. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage.
Do the math.
17, 18,
Math it up.
20, 27.
No,
don't
no,
know.
ma'am.
7,
I don't
Ma'am.
know.
I think the PTA is adopting that
Sorry.
slogan.
36, 39, 32.
When I hear a PCA, I think of Zoe 101,
I don't know what that is.
Pacific Coast
52,
Academy.
so it's 26 acid damage.
Okay, but what the total was
52.
Because you have to get through the window. So the window takes 20 of that. So we're down to 32, halved to 16 for them.
Glass.
Glass is so weak.
Glass is so weak. 20 damage to break glass.
What's like a shield?
Glass
Yeah, it's like a
it
shield.
resists acid though.
No, it doesn't.
Why do you think they use glass beakers in like chemistry stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the metal because it's like stained glass.
Yeah, so you gotta
So
break
the metal
through
dissolves
You gotta
first,
dissolve through all
and the
the
glass
metal.
just falls
The
apart.
glass just
metal.
falls
I
apart.
think it's
Wait,
also,
does the glass fly with my breath?
Oh.
So just the glass blades that are flying through the sky.
That's actually pretty
acid,
cool.
Acid glass.
give it to them. Give it to them.
Give me inspiration at least.
If you want to risk Penny and Scalia getting hit with the chaos of glass shattering, then yeah, I can rule that way.
It is a very precise beam.
It is a
So
cone.
It's a
5
cone
feet
that's
wide.
yeah.
No, it's a line.
So
Yeah,
it's a line.
line.
Oh, yeah, it's a line.
Yeah. So
That's why it's
they're
60
gonna
feet
take
long.
15. However, what's really nice is the tentacled one doesn't have a lot of hit points. So that one's obliterated.
Yes.
And you see that the other 2 cultists are just holding daggers.
Oh, they've got this. Penelope's got this.
So Penelope and Scalia are trying to fight back a little bit. So you did take out the scary looking one.
Good.
So hopefully they're able to handle that on their own.
You should tell them to get to the portrait. Oh wait, never mind. You hide behind them.
Yeah.
Yancey, you're going to be passing the priest that was standing outside the window, the one that Ren did not take care of. What would you like to do about this situation? Would you like to try to evade them as much as possible? Would you like to take them head on and enter combat? What's going on?
Can I just cast banishment as I'm running?
Yeah.
I'm so over
Yes,
this.
you
I'm so over
can.
this shit.
Yes, you can.
I'm so over it. I'm really over it. So I'm just like,
What's the... Oh, it doesn't matter what the fuck skill they use. I rolled a 4. They don't... There's no way they have a modifier that could do it.
and they're from another plane of existence, huh?
They are not. They're human.
Oh. Well, they're gone for a
But they're
minute.
gone for a minute. So you've cleared the way for all of you to run around.
Wait, I can banish 2 people. Is there another person around just so I can just get those 2?
No, actually.
Damn.
I mean, you could banish the people. Your range is it 100 feet?
It's 60 feet.
No, sorry. There's the 4 cultists that are on Shadowblade right now.
Oh.
Who the fuck is Shadowblade?
He was in the purple room.
He's gonna die.
That's fine.
He's in the purple room.
We didn't make an ally out of him.
You
so.
see that like the cultists and the void creatures are now pouring into the intimate lounge and the dining hall. You could hear the screams of people and the death rattles as people are being plowed down.
Wait,
with
I
these
can see Shadowblade though.
100 feet across the white room.
Well, sorry, buddy.
Yeah. Are you
I've-
gonna try to banish him?
I was trying to.
I mean, it would put him in. He would be safe for at least a minute.
and then come
Only
back.
to pop back.
Yeah, he pops out in the floor.
No, I was gonna
lava.
Maybe give him a second to drink a potion and go back at it.
Maybe he can banish himself within banishment, so he's just appears somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Can this person banish him? You know what? At the end of the day, we can't save. We
can't
can't
save
save
everybody.
everyone.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this estate. Right
So,
now. There's
unfortunately.
like 200
Wow.
NPCs.
and we don't know where
running
Cheryl
around.
is.
All right. At this point, I'm just gonna look at them and I'm just gonna mouth, "Sorry."
They don't even see you. They are so caught up in trying to survive that they are just.
They may survive. We don't know how strong
they
they
might.
are.
They might. We don't know.
We don't know.
We're gonna figure that out.
And as I'm running, I'm just
Potentially.
gonna hive mind. The people like, as I'm running, has anyone heard from Upbury? I'm just gonna keep checking, be like,
I'll keep a brainwave out for her. I'll keep trying to ping her.
all right. So I'm running with my group. I'm assuming the person with the cane is probably far behind. I don't care if he dies. He annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah.
True.
Wait up! I can't run that fast.
sorry, buddy. If you make it, you make it. I have faith in you. Use your cane as an offhand weapon if you need to.
You turn the corner and you see you're behind Ren by like 500 feet as he is making his way into the side room. You see Ren as you're making your way to the kitchen side house, whatever it's called. You see Cyril is on the back balcony, just casting not aberration spells.
Abjuration.
Abjuration spells to blockade against anything coming through. So he's like building a wall of abjuration and backing up towards the side house to meet up with you.
Come on, cigarette. You better work,
She
diva.
ate that.
She ate that. And I'm like, I don't hate you as much anymore.
You now also catch that Penny and Scalia are like backed up into the glass of the door onto the balcony, and you hear Penny reaching around for the handle. You hear it like clicking until the door flies open, and the two of them pour out into the balcony.
Good.
Behind you all.
Great. I'm going to hive mine Ren, be like, I'm right behind you. Create a path. Create a path.
So that's to be clear, the hive mind is one thing. So you can't specify.
Oh.
If I'm talking to everybody,
It's
you're
everyone.
talking to everybody.
Well, you everyone here, make a path. Make a path. Nice Killer Croc pens.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay. So you are all going to eventually make your way to the side room where Dax is like ushering everybody into a painting. Like it's a painting of a restaurant that Salvador is familiar with.
It's owned by one of my closest childhood
This is
friends.
Zeska's.
How big is the portrait?
It's like a doorway sized.
So there's levels. So people, I'm gonna hive mine. People who know how to fly or jump high, go.
just
You better
toss
Super
them.
Mario triple jump.
What?
You say it's a portal. But I'm assuming.
It's just a doorway.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
basically a doorway into Zeska's restaurant.
Oh,
But I think you're thinking like you can throw people in two level, like somebody's
Multiple.
walking in, somebody's flying, like sailing through the air through there.
Oh, you're not currently under too much pressure right now. The estate is being cleared out.
Oh,
The
yeah.
monsters are pouring through the estate. They kind of accomplished their goal. They're not chasing after you.
Gotcha.
okay.
Yeah.
Chaos.
I love your face, Russell.
So-
My face.
Yes, what?
When we get into the kitchen, I'm gonna grab as many knives as I can hold in my hand. Because
Okay.
my weapons are at Daphne's.
Oh yeah.
All
that's
of my
true.
weapons are at Daphne's.
Mhm.
All of my equipment is at Daphne's.
You didn't
Yeah.
have a bag of holding?
No.
No.
So it's all at Daphne's. So like
Yeah.
when we leave, all of my equipment is gone.
Yeah.
We can teleport if you want.
I guess that's fair. Hopefully the whole city isn't overrun. How would we know? We won't.
It's a quick
It's
teleportation
not like
trick.
me to destroy an entire city.
Mm.
That only happened one time.
Or just keep
Almost twice.
or just keep stealing my magic items away from me. You would never do that.
I would never do that.
This is the fourth time.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're all fine.
Okay.
I guess I left
'cause
all my
you're
weapons
making
there
your
too
way
that I
through the
never used.
portal. You're all making your way through the portal. Is there anything that you would all like to do before you leave the estate?
Do you want to teleport to Daphne's? I guess we could do that once we go into the portal. So we could do that anytime. Or
Is there not a range on your teleportation?
it could be anywhere on this plane. I think it can even go to other planes.
Anybody else need anything from Daphne's?
Other planes. Other planes.
A Zasparilla. Well, I've never been to the
Yes.
Void, so I don't know if I could
damn
even
it! Damn it!
teleport
Damn
there.
it! Damn it!
Yeah, it must
I-
be on the same plane.
Oh damn.
You've got 2 teleports left. Okay, let's go to Daphne's because I don't want to lose all my shit.
Okay.
Does Shadowblade make it out?
We don't know yet.
Okay. There's nothing we can really do.
Yancey, stay here and cover fire for people leaving
What?
as best you can. You're our strongest ranged fighter.
You got all those blasts.
Yeah.
Cyril will help.
Okay.
Um,
Who would have guessed it? The two enemies will become friends.
Frenemies to
Frenemies.
friends.
Daphne will stay behind as well if you would like her to. But that is up to you. She leaves that decision up to you whether or not you would like her to stay behind and continue to grant advantage.
Yeah, she's a time hoe, so I need her.
That's Gladys.
Oh,
That's
damn it.
Daphne is your oracle.
Oh, gosh. I get that.
She's the
She's your
sleepy
hookup.
bitch that
Yeah.
gets us high.
So she's giving you like foresight is effectively what's happening.
Yeah.
That's fine. She
She
can
has
be
like an aura of foresight.
she can be closest to the door so we can get her out the fastest. Cyril and I, we can make it out. I mean, if anything, I can Misty Step, so I'm good. Cyril, I don't know. So,
Okay. The two of you are teleporting.
Yeah.
You're
Hopefully
staying behind
Daphne's is
with Cyril for a little bit to try to help anybody out that needs help. All right. You teleport into Daphne's room. House.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
Okay, good, because I had my butcher knives drawn.
You have your butcher knives drawn. You are able to collect everybody's gear.
Okay, I'll collect literally everybody's gear.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
And
You
I-
just
Yancey's
collect
Upraise.
the gear.
Daphne's
I will
blunt
grab-
box.
I was literally gonna say the blunt box.
Daphne's blood box.
Blunt.
box.
Oh,
Her stash of drugs.
yeah. You can
And I
try
grabbed
to,
the mini
like,
fridge of
ransack-
sarsaparillas too.
thank
You're
you.
welcome. And any bacon I can find.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Thank you.
Just raw bacon.
Not all saints wear.
Bringing
Not all heroes wear
Carabas
capes.
I do wear a cape though.
Yeah.
into
Oh,
a
so.
restaurant. All right. So you're able to do that. You're able to collect all of that. There does not seem to be anything happening in the rest of the city. It seems like everything was focused on the estate.
Okay.
And you're able to return. Your goal is to then meet up at Zeska's, right? Are you gonna
Yeah.
teleport back?
Yeah,
to
what
We'll
did we
teleport to Zeska's.
Directly to Zeska's? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I
Or
would.
do you want to
we'll
teleport
teleport
back to the estate?
So we can tell. We can at least let
And then walk through the
Yonsei
door.
know, and then we walk through the door.
Yeah, I feel like I have like 6 packs on.
Yeah.
Just
All
be like,
that-
okay, we're ready.
Yeah,
There's
you're
a lot of
bundled up.
stuff. Well, luckily Cyril's a wizard because he doesn't have much shit to carry around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't care about Cyril's stuff.
Cyril's fucking powerful.
Yeah. He needs books.
He needs his books.
Yeah, I'm assuming he brought his book with him. He's casting spells right now. He's
Yes, he
fine.
is casting spells. They're like no weapons, but wizards you could carry.
Bring your spell
Your
books
spell
with
book
you.
with-
Knowledge is the deadliest weapon, Timothy.
Oh. All right. So you blip back. So Cyril and Yonsei are defending the side house as anything is coming through. I am going to. I'm gonna wait till after the break to resolve all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to take some time to resolve
I may do something
all
stupid.
of the things happening at the estate. So
Yeah.
why don't we go on a short break? Short is exactly 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And
Exactly
we'll be
10 minutes.
Right. Well, because we have a timer. We have a timer on our screen.
Maybe it'll be 11 minutes. We'll see.
It might be 11 minutes.
Maybe 12.
All right. We'll be back shortly, everybody.
Bye. Oh, Jesus.
Hello. We're back. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Someone's dying today.
I promised that we were going to resolve some things when we came back from break. Now, do you think it'd be more exciting if I kept what was being resolved secret? And just told you the results of a bunch of dice rolls? Or do you want me to name some names and then roll some dice? What sounds more exciting to you all?
I kind of want to
Names?
just like. I was gonna say, I think like just knowing who like exits, who like we find in the restaurant.
Aftermath. Yeah.
All right. So you are all okay. So like the people that you've seen at the restaurant, I'll give you the list. We're
Yep.
gonna get a list. So obviously there's the three of you. The whole party's here.
No.
Well,
All that are left.
you know what? I don't like, you keep doing this. And we're going to have to throw hands.
Do it.
You be alpha, I be the omega.
So Yancey.
Here you
is in
go.
the or no, Yancey's not there yet. Because Yancey's holding back with Cyril. All right. So in the room, you have Ren,
Me.
Dax, Beatrice. Beatrice was already in the fucking side house when people started arriving, so she was actually one of the first people through before you all showed up.
What was she doing?
She's a server
Oh.
for the party. That's why all the secretaries are here, is that they were all servers. Well, they were spies that were here pretending to be servers. Lord Herrick, Golden Shade. Percy is here. So we got Percy. Saved his ass. Dax.
Mm-hmm.
Dax arrived. We've got Isolde. Rescued her.
Dreamweaver, right?
So we've got Lucid Dreaming and Pocketbook. That's what we've managed to save
That's it?
so far. I'm still going with my list.
Gotcha, okay.
Scalia, so another one of the Secret Secretary Society members. And Penny,
Mm-hmm.
a tavern owner and Secret Secretary Society member. Fredesley. And Daphne has stepped through the portal at this point. And then obviously Salvador, you're there too. Yeah. All right. So you are all congregating in Zeska.
That's it?
so
So far.
Oh.
Those are the people that have automatically, like, you saved them. You got them in there throughout the encounter.
Gotcha, okay.
So those are the people that you saved.
That we personally saved.
So you all arrive in Zeska's, and like everybody is like having. Actually, this is late because this is probably after hours or late at night. This is kind of at like the bar hours.
Yeah.
And Zeska's probably pretty calm at this time of night. It's usually like lunch and dinner is Zeska's like big rush hours. And then some like locals hang out and have
Can we get a
drink.
table for a few hundred, please?
100.
I don't know how many people made
Oh
it.
God, what is Zeska's voice? I don't remember. That was so long
It
ago.
was so far. It was only in one episode.
He was in one episode like 3 years ago.
Yeah. And you,
I think it
I don't
this.
know.
Brooklyn.
Oh, hey,
Brooklyn.
Francisco!
For the Italian Americans in our stream, we are so deeply apologetic for the stereotypes we just did.
All right. So
And we will
you
keep
arrived-
going.
So we'll worry about what his voice is next session.
that's fine.
He doesn't have to talk right now. He's just, I mean, you all are, everything's congregate. Things are going on. We're not going to role play all of it.
Yeah.
And he's very surprised, greets you, gives you a big old hug, Salvador, asks you what the fuck's going on, and, like, you, like, are able to, like, share and, like, catch up real quick.
Yeah.
Things are kind of calming down in terms of the energy, but it's still kind of, it's still pretty exciting times. So we said that we wanted to, you didn't want me to tell you names as I was rolling dice?
No,
You
just
only
who
wanna
comes
hear
through.
Names when, so you don't know who, you're not even going to know who else was here, who dies.
I would like to hear it.
Sure.
If I'm also the last I probably will be the last person to the door.
Okay.
So
We're going to start with Shadowblade. Viscount Shadowblade, whom none of you talked to.
That's fine.
Yeah, he does not arrive.
Who?
Deuces.
He was the
Viscount
duelist.
Shadowblade goes down
Who?
with the ship.
He was the other spy master,
Um,
other than
Who?
the Viscount.
It was a joke.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
none of us talked to him.
Yeah. So, I mean, he rolled with disadvantage because he's, like, literally in the room that's being consumed. And he also rolled a 1 and a 3.
oh,
So he's real dead. Dead. Thrainy boy.
who?
Thrain.
Thrain.
The dwarf.
Ironheart.
After about 5 minutes, Thrain bursts through.
Yes.
And makes it to the other side. This side of the other side, not the other side of the other side. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Lady Harland.
Who's that one?
Yeah, which one? Last names.
That was your tiefling.
This
Eye
is
contact.
Yep, this is your
Golden Shade?
Your golden shade, yep.
Okay.
After about 10 minutes, Lady Harland makes it through.
High five her on her way through. Good job.
She looks exhausted. She's covered in cuts and bruises and lacerations. She's losing blood quickly.
I medicine. her?
Scalia and you quickly jump to take care of her wounds. Lady Nightshade is going to roll with disadvantage because of where she is in the estate. Lady Nightshade does not make it. She goes down with the ship.
Who?
Again, a person you didn't talk to. Yeah, somehow the two people that you needed to make it through made it through on their own.
Yep.
They were mostly removed from the bulk of the onslaught. Mallory.
Who's Mal?
You mean Malroy?
Malroy.
He was at the party?
All
you
them.
caught glances of him serving drinks.
Gonna be okay.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
This is the person you went on the date with.
Yeah, the one date
You gave him a bracelet.
I did. Yeah.
Didn't you hook up with him too?
No.
I think we faded to black. I don't know the result of that, but yeah.
I'm gonna say yes.
Pick a color.
Out of how many colors?
What do you want his funeral suit to look like?
If I had to pick a color, I'd say lilac.
Okay. I have like a lilac-ish dice. This is close enough, right?
Oh, okay.
It's
yeah,
fuchsia.
yeah.
It's the closest dice I have. This is the dice that's going to determine Malroy's life. Dun dun dun. Do I do it? Do I do?
It's very
Yes, do it.
I'm in
My
suspense.
God, do it.
You don't want any more anticipation.
This isn't Rocky Horror.
Yeah.
Lady Harland is the last to arrive. You wait 5 minutes, 10 more minutes, 15 minutes. At this point, things are starting to quiet at the estate, Yonsei.
Oh, so
You
it's on
and
my side.
Cyril are still waiting, hoping a couple stragglers make it.
I look at Cyril. I don't think we can wait any longer.
After about 25 minutes, you start to see hooded figures coming from both the back and the side of the estate lawn, walking towards you. No other screams can be heard from in the estate.
How close are they?
You see them when they turn the corner, so 600 feet along the back,
Never mind, can't do it.
400 feet along the other side.
Never mind, let's go.
If you wanted to wait for them to get within range, you can.
No, I'm okay. Let's go.
Okay. So Cyril nods his head, and the two of you turn to the side house, make your way inside and through the portrait, where you are welcomed by everybody at Zeska's. It's been about half an hour at this point, so things have kind of calmed down. People have started to have their wounds taken care of. Ren is going around patching people up. Zeska is serving food and drink. Salvador can be helping out.
Yeah.
Can we
Aubrey's
close
not
the
there.
portal?
And as Yancey and Cyril come through, you're greeted by Dax, Scalia, Penelope, everybody else. And then Penelope looks at you and goes, "Is anyone still coming?"
I look at Penelope and I just shake my head no in silent designation. What's that word?
Resignation.
Resignation. No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, unless it's a bunch you want to be greeted by a bunch of silence members.
You see her face breaks and tears begin to roll down her cheeks.
Who were you thinking was going to make it, sweetie? That was supposed to be more caring.
You could make it, sweetie.
I didn't say it like that. Let's really, don't make a mockery.
That's my job. Anyways, back into the scene. Milroy. He was there. She glances over at Salvador, who's serving people food and drink. He can't hear the conversation. But Salvador, you see Penelope's face, the tears, her eyes wet. And then Dax, who's nearby, nods solemnly and then takes a dagger from their hip and slashes it across the painting. The magic dissipates and the portal is closed.
I'm going to look at Sal and relay the information about Malroy.
I'm going to cast Sending to
Alright.
see if I get a response. So I say, hey, calling you via headphone. Anybody there?
Your levity is short-lived as the silence is telling.
I try to maintain a neutral demeanor, but I'm pretty sad.
I'm sorry.
This is just the way of the world, I guess. You gotta fight, and sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. But we did save a lot of people.
You look around and you see, what is it, 20 or so people out of the 200 that were there?
Some of them were silence members.
Yeah.
Actually a good. There were
A
like
really good number of them were silence
30
members.
Silence members probably at some point.
So out of 200 minus 30, 170. We saved over half. No, we didn't. we saved less.
Half it, bitch.
We saved less than half. But you know what? A lot of them were rich and were NPCs.
And some of them might have made it out into the city.
Yeah, we
All
don't.
might not have gone with us.
Yeah.
So technically, only 80 made it through the doorway. Minus the three people that died that we know of. Malroy and the other two.
Shadowblade and Lady Nightshade.
Those are new names I haven't heard ever before. And then it really clicks. I'm like, wait, where is Upri?
I didn't know. I thought she was in the white room with you.
She was, and then she kind of vanished from my... I didn't see where she went. Her and Alice both kind of blipped out of our the hive mind.
I'm going to turn and be like, I have to go back. And then as I'm running, I realize that the painting has been ripped.
Wait, can you sending to Upri?
I can try. I'm going to cast Sending to Upri. I'm going to say, hey, just checking in. Where'd you go? Hope it's not the void this time.
Does sending work across planes?
It does. It works anywhere. But there's a 5% chance it doesn't work. If it's across planes.
Okay.
She want to roll your 5%?
Yeah, if a target is on a different plane than you, then there's a 5%. So, I guess, do you want to roll that?
Don't
So
give them the
it's
power.
5% on another plane.
Yeah, so if
The
you roll
void is
one.
not a plane of existence.
Oh, it's not
The
a plane.
void is not a plane.
So,
The planes exist within Arcanus. The void is of Razaroth.
so it's outside of everything.
And it's outside of everything. That is the void.
Not every
However,
time.
I will give it. So there's a 5% chance that it fails on another plane?
Yeah, if you roll a d20 and get a 1, then it fails.
Okay. So I'm going to say that in another primordial, the chance is 5% that it is successful.
Oh, wow.
So it has to be a nat 20.
Yeah.
You have to get a nat 20. You can roll that. I will let you roll.
Don't
Now-
fail us. It's your fault if
So-
this doesn't work.
I'm just going to be mad at myself if I don't get a 20. Suspense is building, and it's 2. It's a 2-0! the fates have shined on us. It's back to 2.
That would have been so cool if it was a 20.
Yeah.
I want to
Hey,
say
I
the
can
word so
cast this.
badly.
I can keep. I have at least a few more spell slots I can try this on, but
So again, you call out into the plains, searching for Upri,
yeah.
hoping for a response. And
Oh.
you're met with silence.
For Desley, you were there. Did you see what happened?
Will ran.
You know, I don't have to talk to Desmond. In fact, I imagine that Wesley would respond to me.
And then Wesley cuts Desmond off. Desmond's just like always very quick and chipper to respond.
Yeah.
I lost track of her in the fight. I was almost overcome with those creatures. The last I saw, she was fending off those things from Alice.
No.
I thought they got out. I heard the window crash. And that was the last I saw of them.
But the window crashing was you.
No, that wasn't me. That was
Upri.
Upri.
Oh.
Ren just crawled out afterwards.
Was thrown out.
You were thrown out afterwards.
No, that's what I mean. Like the window was broken because you got thrown out.
No, it was broken
I
before that.
fireballed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was tossed through the opening in the window.
But you still went through. This was after she broke it. Never mind. I'm too.
Yeah, when I was outside, I lost connection with her and Alice.
She could have escaped. She could have escaped. She could have escaped. You just see me keep repeating that phrase over and over and over again.
That's how. What should we do? This is your
Penny
home,
comes
right?
over to you,
Yeah.
Yonsei, at this point. She's kind of dried her eyes a bit, and she just puts an arm around you and a hand on your chest, and then gives you a hug.
I start bawling.
She starts crying again. The two of you holding each other, grieving in solidarity. So let's go pay Upri a visit.
Yay!
So Upri, you're in the void again. This time
What's up?
by choice.
And with a friend.
And yeah, I was gonna say not
mean-
alone.
Choice that was manipulated. Let's be honest. I think you want to be here. You're flying, and you see that sliver of the void tear fade out of sight. That slit narrowing until it's no longer visible. That's when the overwhelming expanse of the void, that oppressive feeling of silence and emptiness begins to set in. At this point, you've passed the creatures waiting for their turn and poured out into infinity. But in the distance, you still hear that voice. Slowly, but ever so growing. Now, it has begun to beckon you. Upri.
Yeah.
I see you've answered my call. And what
Maybe.
feels like days go by before again you hear the voice. Now, will you comply?
I don't know. My caller ID isn't working. Who is this?
And again, silence. You continue flying.
For days?
It feels like it. You remember the time passed differently here. Distance felt like a figment of your imagination. Time slipped away. and everything in your mind fell to an unnatural silence. Your thoughts eventually muddled out by the expanse, the nothingness. Even your imagination has grown bored. There's nothing to envision in a world where nothing exists. Come to me, my child.
Bitch, what do you think I'm trying to do?
And you continue flying and flying and flying. Alice still unconscious in your arms.
Wow, she's going to die of dehydration or something.
And then you begin to see the reflection of something deep in the vastness. A glint. Of a smile. A large, toothy grin. What feels like consuming your entire field of vision, yet still an eternity away. Far, far, far at the beginning of time and space itself. His smile spreads across all of existence. I see. You've come to help wake my sister.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
But you hold the key, don't you? You feel wind rip past you as a giant hand extends towards a throne. Sitting on a pedestal, a light shines down on it. I'll take it from here.
Take what?
Alice, of course.
Oh, she's not mine to give away.
Then why bring her here?
Because we was gonna die, and I thought it would keep my friends and family safe. I thought it was gonna be a short trip.
Yeah, who's gonna tell her?
Oh. Après. I've been watching you for quite a long time. From before you were even an idea.
Cool.
And your stupidity
Hey, now,
never ceases to amaze me.
I'm only a -1. How dare you?
I will wake my sister. I will not allow my siblings to win this fight.
And what happens if they do?
Oh, if my siblings win, your demise will be so much worse.
Sorry, which one are you? I thought... Are you the one that begins with an R?
My brother, no. He is around us.
What?
I am Ozymandiar.
You live inside your brother.
Yeah.
It is difficult to explain in common terms.
So
The
your brother...
relationship the us primordials have.
Right. Why do we know that the void is a him?
Because we established that.
Okay.
My brother Razaroth
Yeah, Razzie.
contains us all, but does nothing to stop our siblings.
Yeah,
Just as our other sibling sits idly in fear. Maligna, Solarius, they are who you should fear.
Okay.
Leave Alice, and I will waken my sister.
No, I think I'm good. I'll start flying the other way.
And you can deal with your inexistence. A peace. A
Yeah,
slumber.
that's going to be a hard pass for me, dog. And I'm just going to try to keep flying.
Just imagine you're like, I guess with one hand.
Where do you think you'll get to in here, Apri?
I'm going to call out to the director. Can I get a little help?
Oh, Upri! You've brought her to me.
I'm so confused whose side you're on. I thought you didn't like Ozzy.
It turns out in just this instance, our goals are aligned. We've just finished a very nice, long chat.
Yeah, but if that lady wakes up, you're not going to exist either.
I will carve out my corner of Arcanus. I have made that so. While you squabbled around with indecision, my dear.
Was it indecision, or do I just have ADHD and didn't write it down?
Now, our deal still stands. As a reminder,
Thank you.
defy me and I will take her away.
Yeah, but don't defy you and you're going to kill her too. And everyone else.
No, our deal stands.
Take away our sister. Wait, I'm not here.
Meredith will be untouched.
With just her?
My
Oh.
corner has plenty of room.
Yeah, but is it going to be like gross over there?
Leave her, Upri.
I respectfully decline. I'll keep flying.
You hear finger snap reverberating through the void. And then Meredith appears in front of you. Oh, Upri! Oh, where am I? What? I was just at the treehouse preparing dinner for the fam, and Who is that? Pointing down at Alice.
Oh, she's kind of a crazy bitch, but like not that bad.
One last chance, Upri. Who's that? What is that voice? Where are we, Upri? What is going on?
All right, real quick. So like, either you and our family can like live in this little pocket dimension that's not real while everyone else dies, or I can let you die and then maybe not everyone else dies, but they probably will die anyway.
Upri, you're not making any sense.
Tell me about it.
What? This is madness.
Yeah.
You're talking crazy. I mean, I would say you're talking crazy, but
Don't you remember dying and shit? What level are you?
no. I don't remember dying.
Oh. I thought you
What are you talking about?
would give better advice, I'm not gonna lie.
Upri, what are you talking about?
You died, and I made a deal with this dickhole to keep you alive. But now he made a deal with a different dickhole, and I'm getting fucked. So, I don't know what to do.
No, that can't be right. You wouldn't do such a thing.
What? Make a deal with a dickhole to bring you back from the dead?
Upri, what have you done?
What haven't I done?
Tick tock, time's up.
Kesha?
And again you hear a finger snap, reverberating through the void. And you see Meredith's face in anguish as she reaches out towards you, freezing, and then shifting to dust,
Oh, decision made, I guess.
blowing away into the void.
Well,
And that's where we're gonna end this
Oh.
session.
Agony.
Dear intrepid listeners, as we close the curtain on this latest chapter of Shadows of Prophecy, we bid you farewell from the mysterious tapestries of our cosmic tale. Remember, the darkness never sleeps, and our doors are always open for those brave enough to explore. We couldn't do it without your support. A special thank you to our generous patrons, JCH, Chris B, and Maggie Z, whose unwavering support keeps the candles burning bright here at Goblin Forge. Before we bid you farewell, remember to like, follow, and subscribe to stay updated on our future journeys into the unknown. This playcast is a Goblin Forge production. If you enjoyed what you experienced today, follow us on Instagram at goblin_forge_TTRPG, at goblin_forge on TikTok, or join our Discord community. And if you haven't already, be sure to share the mysteries of Shadows of Prophecy with your friends and fellow seekers of the supernatural. Until we meet again, may the mysteries of this world continue to intrigue your mind and awaken your sense of wonder. Stay curious, stay daring, and always embrace the darkness.
Meh.
Bye.
Meh.
Free Palestine.
Bye, Free Palestine. Step into the captivating realm of Zephyr Maleficarum, where fantasy and fragrance meld to craft a uniquely personal odyssey into the whimsical characters of our dreams. Each elixir is a portal to a world of sensory exploration, ushering you into a world of indulgence, where you are the protagonist of your very own extraordinary tale. Delve into the enigmatic depths of our fragrances, where whimsy waltzes hand in hand with olfactory artistry, and every phial becomes a magical gateway to a universe filled with dreams and wonder. This is your invitation to unravel the mysteries of scent and bask in the enchantment of imagination. With each application, you embark on a transformative journey, and every day unfolds as an opportunity to immerse yourself in an epic odyssey of wonder.